my wife's name out your mother mouth. Wow, we have the meme of the century taking place last night as Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. I was not expecting that. I think we have to start out with that. That's probably the most insane news, besides the fact that Bitcoin reclaimed $48,000 today. The crypto market up to a $2.15 trillion market cap. And when I just checked, Saitama was up 55% on today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me see who is here with us in the chat. As always, we got our guy, Cryptic Behavior, CM Kookie. That guy is here. Shout out to my guy. That guy, he's that guy. Shout out to that guy. Also, our friend, Sony Ali is here. Joao is here. 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧. One of my good friends put me on 𝗖𝗓𝗡 about a week or two ago. And now it's up about 600% since then. So we love to see 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧. Shout out to Luis in the house. My guy, Heavy Metal Chef. Flyweight team from Newport, cashing in that Ape Coin, going to Vegas, something like that, right? Flyweight team. And Jim is here. Welcome everybody to the Jake Gagan Show. If you haven't yet, do me a favor, smash that like button. We have a great stream planned ahead. 14 likes, 34 people. Let's get those likes up. Let's celebrate. It's good to be back. I took last week off. I was a little bit sick last week, so it's good to be back on the stream, guys. And like I said, we're going to start with the most important conversation of the day. Very, very important. One of the most important conversations of the day was the Will Smith slap. Who saw this last night? I'm having a debate with a bunch of friends, man. A ton of people. Shout out to my guy, Ahmed. Ahmed is in the house. Don't get him confused with 𝗪𝗡. Ahmed. This is Ahmed Al-Mandari in the house. Shout out to my guy, 𝗪𝗡, Heavy Metal Chef. I missed you guys as well. Colt is flying. But the slap of the century goes to Will Smith. One of the best memes we've seen in a while. I posted this last night. Best caption wins. We're going to go through this in just a second. But for those of you that are watching this now or later, was Will Smith slapping Chris Rock real or fake? I mean, right now we're about 62% of people are saying real, 37% of people are saying fake. Personally, I believe that it was real. But let me know right now in the comments what you guys believe. I think it was a real slap. I mean, first off, dude, look, I get it. Chris Rock is a comedian. Like, you make jokes for a living. But I think that making fun of a person's wife for having a hair disease is a little bit crossing the line. It's crossing the line a little bit. Like, I don't know. I feel like if I had that disease personally, like, and I couldn't grow hair, like, I would be a little bit insecure about it. And then to get made fun of on national television at the Oscars, not national television, excuse me, international television, to get made fun of on international television is a little bit crossing the line. But I want to ask you guys, some people are saying it's stage slap. See, a lot of people think it was fake. I mean, 37% of people think that it was fake. Personally, for me, guys, I think it was real. Let's check out some of the best comments. I said best caption wins. Go. When a Bitcoin liquidating shorts. I said no rugs. That's pretty good. Yeah, it wasn't a good move. We had 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧𝗛 throwing the terrarium, smacking the Saitama. And then, I didn't even see this. Damn, I didn't even see this. It's kind of funny. Binance US Customer Service Department smacking Terra. We got an email from Binance. See, that's good banter right there. You know, both communities going back at each other. A little friendly banter. I like it. I'm here for it. Little friendly banter. Saitama and terrarium. Terrarium, is that how you pronounce it? I am legendary. Will makes relevant again. Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty crazy. What was the point of moving him to Bel Air? He's still getting into fights. I like that. That's good from 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧 Crypto is the man. Funny guy over there. 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧 Connor thinks it was fake. Crypto Connor, I don't know. Heavy Metal Chef thinks it was real as well. Show Rocket said it was real because he dissed his wife. Yeah. I mean, first off, keep my wife's name out your... I think it was pretty funny. Shout out to my guy Randolph as well. Great to see you in here. He said, Steve. We got Steve the Canadian. Shout out to my guy Steve. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to be back. Like I mentioned, I was sick the past week, so I wasn't doing live streams, wasn't really making content, just resting up, chilling, recovering, watching Free Guy, a really good movie. If you haven't seen Free Guy yet, you got to watch Free Guy. One of the best movies I've seen in a long time. It's Ryan Reynolds, and it reminds me a lot of what's that Jim Carrey movie? What's that Jim Carrey movie where he's like in a movie? Like, he's not in a movie, but like in a video game. I'm blanking on it. Jim Carrey, Truman Show. It's like the 2022 version of Truman Show. It's a mixture between Truman Show and Ready Player One. So yeah, if you haven't yet, go see our guy, free guy. It's really good. Joao said, I missed your energy. I missed your energy too, man. That's what I try to do. Sorry, Vault Pool. Deadpool. Vault Pool. Vault Pool? Deadpool. This is Vault Pool. Deadpool? Is this the real Deadpool? I was a little bit earlier because we have some sort of a lag. Shout out to my guy, Show Rocket. But yeah, I mean, I missed your guys' energy too. We're trying to bring good vibes here to the Jay Gagan Show Monday through Friday, having fun. And we got some good vibes coming today. Look, guys, making content is much more fun in the bull market. I think people enjoy the bull market much more. Shout out to 90 for joining us here on the Jake Gagan Show. But with that being said, the bull market is here, 2.15 trillion. It's crazy to think that even a few weeks ago, we saw Bitcoin at what, 32,000, 33,000? Let's see. I mean, it was even more than a month ago, I guess. What was the dip that we saw? We saw Bitcoin at $33,000. And ladies and gentlemen, I put my money where my mouth is. I did purchase my first Bitcoin. I don't know why I was a Bitcoin minimalist for quite some time. Shout out to my guy, Stevie Chapman. Stevie Chapman with one of the greatest beers in cryptocurrency. If you haven't seen his post on Twitter yet, go check his post on Twitter. Now, I put my money where my mouth is. I bought my first Bitcoin. I had a few back in the day, back in 2017. I didn't know what I was doing back then. I was trying to be a day trader with Bitcoin. So I sold quite a bit. But yeah, I bought a Bitcoin here in the dip. Probably going to go down as one of the greatest buys in 2022. Either that or my Mutant Ape Yacht Club. So I just got a new profile picture here. Here's the Mutant Apes. This is number 2 of 2. Buying the Mutant Apes was one of the greatest things that I've done. I mean, honestly, it's like the rewards from the mutants is insane. Talking about Ape Coin, who has Ape Coin? I remember we were doing their streams 2 weeks ago. Ape Coin was around $7, $8, $9. Here it is at $14. I know a lot of you guys got in. A lot of you guys are happy with it. Shout out to my guy, Cryptic Behavior. Welcome, my guy. Welcome, Cryptic Behavior, into the stream. That's my guy. He helps out a lot with the content, with the Discord, all of those things. So cheers to my guy, Cryptic Behavior. Cheers to all of you guys that are tuning in here today on the Jay Gagan Show. It's good to be back. The drink of choice today is Perrier. I remember when I had a troll in the comments, he's like, no one cares about your sponsored Perrier. Dude, if I was sponsored by Perrier, I would be very, very happy. These things are incredible, but not a sponsor. We're just drinking some carbonated water on the stream tonight. Cajun Crypto. We got Cajun Crypto in the house. Cajun, are you still holding? I know Cajun Crypto bought a nice little bag of Ape Coin around what, $7, $8? Now we're at $14. We're at $15 today. People actually started, I don't know if it's considered selling Ape Coin, but if you guys haven't seen it, the Bored Ape Yacht Club token, let's see if we can find it right here. So the Bored Ape Yacht Club token actually did a limited drop of merch today. So they dropped some merch today. It was kind of weird how they did it. I'm happy because I hold mutants, so I was able to get Mutant Ape merch. I bought like 3 things. I tried to do a second order and they weren't allowing it. But the Bored Ape Yacht Club ecosystem did drop some merch today. You get great rewards. Now, something cool that the Ape Coin does as well is you're going to get so many different rewards. Like you can get exclusive access to merch. Obviously, as an Ape Coin holder, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa partnered up. And they dropped music strictly for Ape Coin holders. So I like what's going on with Ape Coin. Literally, they hit 46,000 holders in 11 days. Can someone name another cryptocurrency in the world? Seriously, I don't even think Ethereum did it. Maybe Ethereum. Maybe Ethereum. Can someone name another cryptocurrency in the world that's hit 46,000 holders in 11 days? Like I said, I don't even think Ethereum did it. Shout out to my guy Cajun Crypto in the stream. Miss NFT Queen said, "Where have you been, Jake? I was sick last week, so I took a little bit of a time off." Look, I'm all about rest and recovery. Like if you don't feel good, take some time off. You know, like there's seasons for everything. Like it's a long game that we're playing here, whether it's content creation, whether it's your personal life, whether it's fitness, you know, it's like, if you're not 100% and you're like feeling like shit, take some time off. Rest and recovery is important as well. And now we're back on the grind. We're ready to go. We're going to be streaming every single day up until April 6th when we're flying to, guess where? Bum-ba-da-bum. Miami Beach, California for the Bitcoin conference in Miami Beach. And then we're going to be going up. I'm going to be going with my buddy Ian Heinich. And then we're going to be driving up to Jacksonville for UFC 274, 3, 2, 1. I think it's 3, 273 or 4. I don't know. This is my 4th UFC event out of 5, which is nuts. 4 out of 5. Like I think I need to be a UFC manager or a UFC trainer. No, not a trainer, probably a manager for some fighters because I've been going so much. But UFC event, and then we're going to back home to Tampa to see the family for a little bit. So we'll be streaming. I think we got about 12 consistent days together. My guy Benny Moon is in the chat. Shout out to my guy Benny Moon. Stevie said I'm in Jacksonville. Stevie, let's link up. Stevie, I'll be there on whatever that Saturday is. Whatever that Saturday is. I need you to teach me how to grow as good of a beard as you, because right now, I'll be honest, I got a haircut. I might have you on the haircut, but the beard, I mean, you got the beard. You got the beard down pat. If you haven't checked out Stevie's Twitter post, you got to go check it out. He has like a collage of his beard. It's phenomenal. It's probably my favorite post I've seen all day. I'm an hour away from Miami. Been toying with the idea. You got to go. Miss NFT Queen. Your name is Miss NFT Queen. You have to be at the Bitcoin conference. You're an hour away from Miami. Your name is Miss NFT Queen. You got to be at the Bitcoin conference. I'd love to say what's up to you too. Shout out to my guy, Jeff N. Jeff N is in the house. As Cryptic Behavior says, guys, smash that like button and share this stream. We got 94 people in here and 26 likes. Let's at least get up to 50 likes if you're happy to have the boy Jake Gagan back. And if you're happy to see the crypto market rebounding today, which I am, do me a favor, do yourself a favor, and smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's take a look at Saitama. It was up 55%. 55% on the day when I made my video about an hour ago. Obviously, you can see some sort of a pullback, probably a fat whale. This is my first time pulling up a chart. My guess would be a fatty whale took a nice little profit. As we're going to see, like as this thing keeps going up, like people like a 19 ETH sale. I mean, what's 19 times 3? That's like a $60,000 sale right here, which is obviously going to have some sort of a correction to the chart. But obviously, this is ahead of the news, or after the news that Saitama was listed on OKX. Shout out to my guy Ian Heinitz. He said, "Let's go, Jake. Let's get this bull run started." I was just talking about you, telling the community that we will be going to Jacksonville for the NFT or for the UFC fight. But Saitama up 43% on the day. This is coming after the news that Saitama is going to get listed on OKX, which is a top exchange, ladies and gentlemen. OKX is a top exchange in the world. I was doing some digging on OKX, and we can take a quick look here on CoinMarketCap. Who uses CoinMarketCap anymore? I still do. I need to switch over. I think CoinViewCap is a new token that's coming out. It's going to be doing different things. But if you're looking here at the exchange score, which is CoinMarketCap's ratings of how they list these exchanges, you can follow down the line and see that OKX is currently ranked number 17. Now, the exchange score is CoinMarketCap ranks and scores exchanges based on the following: web traffic factor, average liquidity, volume, as well as the confidence that the volume reported by an exchange is legitimate. Weights are assigned to the above mentioned factors. An exchange score from 0 to 10 is given. So it's currently ranked number 17, which is still solid. I mean, like, how many exchanges are there? It says there's 482 exchanges. So to be number 17 out of 482 is still very, very good. It's very good. But something that I want to talk about, because at the end of the day, what's more important is the amount of volume that an exchange can bring. So if we scroll down here, you can see as of today, OKX has more volume than Coinbase. OKX has more volume than Coinbase, which is insane. One of the reasons being it holds more tokens than Coinbase. OKX has 347 tokens as opposed to Coinbase, which has 169 different coins on the market. But OKX has more volume than Crypto.com. Like, this is a massive exchange. And for those of you that were watching, there was a competition in which the communities were able to get, essentially what you had to do was deposit $10 or $15 worth of your token onto the exchange in order to get listed. So yes, this was a free listing in terms of the Saitama dev team, but someone made a comment on a video that said, "Jake, why are you calling it a free listing? We literally put our money into this and paid for it." And I said, "You're right. I stand corrected." The community did. The community did put their money in and pay for it. And what was it, around like 5,000, let's just call it 5,100 people deposited $15, $75,000, which is very affordable for a top exchange like this. Keep this between us. I know we're on a live stream and there's 100+ people on here, but keep this between us. I heard that some of these top exchanges are charging close to $300,000 per listing. Are you kidding me? $300,000. Like I said, this is coming from a dev of a token that will remain nameless. It's a very reputable token. Everybody knows this token, huge token. And it's coming from one of the top 3 exchanges. Let's just call it top 5. $300,000, guys. That's what they're charging. So no, this is not a free listing because, you know, every Saitama holder did have to put in a certain amount of money, like 10, 15 bucks, but it is free in terms of the dev team. And I made a video and I said, look, I would love to see the dev team stack those wins. We heard our guy 𝗪𝗓𝗡, who I love. 𝗪𝗓𝗡's my boy. We heard him talking about it. He goes, look, we in the Twitter space, I don't know if you guys were there. He was saying, look, we need to stack wins. And this is one win. This is a huge win for Saitama to get listed on an exchange that has the 5th highest volume in the entire world as of today. 5th highest volume, more than Coinbase, more than crypto.com. To get listed on that for free, essentially, free, nothing's free. The community paid $10 each, is huge news. It's very, very big news. So I'm excited about that. But I think ultimately, we need to stack more wins. We need to see more exchanges. Like, you know, the dev team said, hey, we're trying to stack wins. Well, this is one win. Everybody can agree on that. This is a major win. Even people that, you know, are a little bit skeptical of the project, if you will, that make content, they're all saying this is a big win as well. It's a big win. Everybody can agree on that. Everybody in the crypto space can agree on that. Now, how do you keep the momentum going? Obviously, we're seeing the price go insane today. I mean, we saw 55% of the day. When was the last time we saw a 55% increase in the price of Saitama? It's been months. It was happening pretty much every day, but now it's time to keep that momentum going, strike while the iron's hot. So I know the dev team, I heard from people close in the project that the dev team was in talks with a ton of exchanges, like multiple top tier exchanges. Now is the time to get listed. Now is the time to layer on a Coinbase, a KuCoin, a crypto.com, any of the top exchanges, really. I mean, you can look in here and see some of the other ones. Let's see, by exchange shore, an FTX, a Kraken, a HuBoy, a Bitfinex. Like, now is the time to layer, and stack those wins. If you guys agree with that comment, do me a favor and smash that like button. We're at 38 likes. Let's get up to 60 likes. If you haven't yet, ladies and gentlemen, it is free to smash that like button. But those are my thoughts. It's all about momentum. I think that things are happening for the right time for Saitama. Binance charges $380. I don't know if that's true, but they charge a lot. Hey, Jake, let's create a new exchange. We in the wrong biz. That's true. Yeah, they're stacking money here. But those are my thoughts. And look, Saitama, they took a huge hit after November. Realistically, though, when you look at a lot of the charts, I mean, realistically, if you want, and I don't want to put like other tokens on blast, but you can look at pretty much every altcoin, meme coin token in the world, and they all look the same. I mean, they all look brutal, you know. And I don't want to put tokens on blast because I'm not going to do that here. But all you have to do is go and look at any token, really any token that started in like October, November, December of last year. You see an incredible rise up, and they're all probably down 80, 85, 90% from the all-time high. Now, I'm not saying that Saitama has been perfect. I've spoken out pretty heavily against that. I think that there's been things that have went wrong that should have went right, and ultimately, you know, it is where it is because of failed execution. That's kind of where it's at today. But you're seeing right now, I mean, the community is probably as strong as ever. Have some people left? Sure. But are there still a ton of people that are holding their bags and hoping for this to go up? I definitely think so. Let me know in the comments, guys. I'm in the comments right now. Let me know your thoughts on that. I mean, yeah, we all took a hit. I mean, the crypto market went down. Let's stake these babies. Yo, Jake G, my man, 2Bit's in the house, motherfucker. 2Bit. What's up, 2Bit? Shout out to my guy, 2Bit. Guys, go subscribe to my guy, 2Bit. Cancel out of the Jake Agan show and go to 2Bit Crypto. Go smash that subscribe for my guy. Let's see what Sebastian said, because I love that name. I might name my kid Sebastian McGagan. Very good move with the community. Now the app has to be off crutches. Sorry if this seems mean. I'm being realistic. Saitama is a great concept. I want to do well. Dude, that's not mean. That's like 100% true. I agree. It does. Like, and one of the reasons too that like I haven't been making as bullish content or whatever, you know, people say that like, you know, where have you been? You haven't been making. I can't even use my app right now. So it's like it's tough for me to be like, yay. Everything's great. I can't even log into my app. Like I tried to log in for the 𝗖𝗧 Realty thing to buy 𝗖𝗧 Realty tokens, and I couldn't even do it. So no, I think it's true. Like people need to hear that. Like we do need a functioning app. And real quick on that note, are any of you guys software engineers? Like I'm not. That's why I haven't spoken out against it too much, because like I don't even know where I would begin in building this application. But I do know that, I've met the devs personally. I've met all the devs in Vegas, and I can only give my personal thoughts on the guys. Look, they're good guys. They're honest guys. Like I've shaken all over their hands, and I do believe that they're doing their best. I've been covering this token since July when there was about 5,000 holders, and I don't even think that there was a use case when that came out, or like they were like developing one. So the past couple months went very, very quick, from 5,000 holders to 300,000 plus in a matter of months. And, to get mainstream attention and to be at the top of everyone's radar and then expect to deliver a solid project. I think it happened quicker than the dev team really realized. And I think they'll be the first ones to admit it. With that being said, people have built out applications that work in that amount of time. So there's no excuses. I think ultimately some sides of Saitama have delivered. Like, say what you want about Ilian Mansour, but he's delivered. His partnerships have been pretty solid. The Eagle FC partnership, that's one thing that I'm like, that's solid. The Islam Makhachev partnership, that's another one that I'm like, that's solid. The Gervonta Davis, it was good in the time being. It was fine, but I think that he definitely learned from it. Like he was probably like, oh, we paid him X amount to get our shorts on the back. There wasn't really that much promotion. And now we're seeing him do some better partnerships, like the Eagle FC partnership, incredible. And here you go, Islam Makhachev tweeting this out to his 162,000 followers on Twitter. So this partnership, I like quite a bit more. I like it quite a bit more because it's a real world partnership, So the marketing, I mean, what do you guys think? I'll be honest. I like what Ilian Mansour is doing with the marketing. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think in the comments. My guy, Ian Randall, the insights you provide for all things crypto are just amazing. Shout out to my guy, Ian Randall. We appreciate you. Facts are not FUD. No. Miss NFT Queen has a 6-year-old. You got to bring him to the Bitcoin conference because we're going to see you there. Stevie Chapman said, well, I invested early. I can never be down. I love Saitama. That's a benefit for you, but I always and I invested early too. Like I got in July, but I always make my content understanding that, hey, people invested on the way up. People invested. I'm sure people invested the night of the event at the all-time high. So I always keep that in mind. Like when I talk about this content, when I make content about Saitama, it's like not everyone's up. A lot of people are down, and I think it's important to keep that in mind. But I'm happy for you. The Eagle FC partnership is class. Yeah, I mean, Eagle FC is going to be a top crypto, top promotion in the coming days. Like we're going to see Eagle FC take off, and we know it's a multi-year, multi-million-dollar partnership. So we should be seeing Saitama take off with it. 153 people in the chat. If you haven't yet, do me a favor, guys. Smash that like button, or tap it, or double click it, or right click save as that like button. I heard that works as well, and we'll make it happen here. What's up with 𝗖𝗧 Realty? Were you guys able to buy 𝗖𝗧 Realty? Because I tried that day. Were you guys able to buy it? Because I think it has 4,000 holders. Were you guys able to buy it or no? I think it has 4,000 holders on the exchange. Shout out to my guy Peter Murphy for a $20 banger. Throw up the $20 bangers. We're going to read it in auto-tune for our guy Peter Murphy. He said, Jake, much love, brother. My question is, how much is 1 trillion 𝗖𝗧 Realty worth? Because I'm seeing a big number in my 𝗖𝗧 mask. Well, yeah. So the thing with 𝗖𝗧 Realty, man, I didn't buy it. I tried to buy it. I didn't get in. And I don't know. I personally don't know if it's accurate. I don't know if it's accurate. So how much does it say 1 trillion's worth? What did somebody up here say? I have 16 trillion that's worth 263K. Here's a good question. Jason, if you're still on the stream, how much should you invest? How much should you invest in 𝗖𝗧 Realty? That will give you the answer. Because if you invested 200K, then I think that this is pretty accurate. But if you didn't invest a lot and it shows this, then I think it might be off. But dude, I tried to invest. It didn't get me in. I was a little bit upset. And yeah. Swap not working or not, all the food sends people away. FUD, I think. Crypto with Mike. Shout out to my guy Crypto with Mike. He's been rocking with the JG show for a long time. Not people want to get in wrong plays. need to tell people to buy and hold. It will take off. Is that financial advice? No, I think it's a good point though. It's like, look, you do have to buy and hold. I'm still holding my tokens. I'm giving the team enough time to execute because I still see a lot of benefits. You know, because a strong community, and like they said on the stream the other day, it's like if you can stack these wins, good things can happen. And I think it's happening at the right time as we're seeing cryptocurrency start to pick up. Shout out to my guy Infinite Money Coin. I'm still bullish on Saitama and the Jake Gagan Show. Appreciate you, my guy. Infinite Money Coin in the house. Shout out to my guy, Infinite Money Coin. Now, wow, that's good chatter right here. That is good chatter. I'll drink some Perrier to that. He said, Will Smith that Will Smith that like button. That is phenomenal chatter right there. Honestly, I saw some great memes, but that's my favorite comment so far. Will Smith that like button. How much do you think Saitama pumps after exchange listing? I'm hoping it's not one of those buy the rumor, sell the news. I hope it's like people on that use OKX because it's not allowed in America. I hope people that use OKX want Saitama and weren't able to get it. That would be great. 14,000 for $1 trillion? Damn. No, that's can't be true. For 𝗖𝗧 Realty? King's Broadcast invested $500 and was up 60K this morning. I feel like the 𝗖𝗧, like if that's true, well, I'm happy for him, but I feel like it can't be wrong. Like 𝗖𝗧 just said. 𝗖𝗧 said the balance is wrong. I think it has to be. I invested $200. I have 11.6 trillion. My wallet says 180K. I'm going to have to go with BS. Not from you, Stevie. I'm going to have to go with BS in terms of like the price can't be right. There's no way. There's no way, dude. If that's right, I will go on strike because I was trying to log in and I couldn't. Shout out to my guy, Just a Man 04, 156 in here and 61 likes. Smash that like button. Will Smith that like button. Will Smith that like button. Shout out to my guy, Just a Man. Make sure to subscribe to his YouTube channel, The Midday Mix-Up, every single day at 12 p.m. PST. I think it's 12 p.m. PST. Valley Boy, are you from the Valley? As soon as they add liquidity to 𝗖𝗧 Realty, big dump incoming. Nobody can sell. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, first off, we got to get an accurate price in there. We got to get an accurate price in there. Shout out to Ben Johnson. I've missed Jake and Saitama. I've missed Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson. I really have. Will Smith is a savage. Yeah, he is. Show Rocket saying, do the math. 12 p.m. CST. That's right. So 10 a.m. PST. Let's see. Yeah, I think ultimately, I'm just saying what my wallet says. Yeah, exactly. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. No, I was just saying too. It is, it does just come down to, exactly what they say. But yeah, it was definitely a headache of a launch. I was pissed. Not going to lie, guys. I was definitely pissed. Like I was trying to get in, buy some 𝗖𝗧 Realty. Couldn't even do it. Network error. I threw my phone. And I'm like, dude, I don't even have anger management. Threw my phone across the room. Pissed off. Couldn't get in. Couldn't buy 𝗖𝗧 Realty. Threw my phone. But it's going to be interesting to see what they do. It's like, are they going to... And can someone put the contract address in here? I want to check it out on Dex Tools. I don't even have the contract address, but yeah, ultimately it's going to be interesting to see what they do. It's like they either have, doesn't it have 4,000 holders, 4,000 plus holders? Like they can't relaunch it again. And I feel bad for the people that got in early and were able to buy more than the max amount because ultimately they did nothing wrong. Like they got in, they put in money, they were able to buy more. They like the contract said they could buy a certain amount, they bought a certain amount, and now their wallets are going to get blacklisted. If that happened to me, like let's say my app was working and I was able to get in, I would be pissed. I would be coming for heads. I would be coming for necks. My Twitter would be coming for necks. Someone put the address in here. Blue speaker. Shout out to my guy Mark Miller. Let's go, Mark. That is my guy. Every time I hear Eagle FC, I think of 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 Karate and laugh. What a show. That Johnny Lawrence character was my fave. What a dude. Who in here does not know what Damien's talking about? I'm just going to go ahead and raise my hand here. I don't know, but I want to see it. I want to see what that is. 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗧 Karate. I mean, it sounds like Eagle FC. Max said they're going to ride it and not relaunch. I see Saitama relaunching before 𝗖𝗧 Realty. How do we see the 𝗖𝗧 Realty chart? Dextool does not show when you put the address. Can someone send me the address and I'll pull it up? I don't know if it's on there. Someone send me the address. Can someone post the address in here or DM me it? Oh, Karate Kid? 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗧 Karate. That's the Karate Kid. I saw the remake, but I think that might have been a little bit before my time, to be honest. It might have been a little bit before my time. The Karate Kid but I did see the remake. What's the remake that we have here on Netflix? I think it is something similar to that. But anyways, that's where we're at with Saitama. A huge listing. No one can disagree with that. A huge listing here for OKX. And this is going to be going live at 6 a.m. UTC time. So let's see. PST to UTC time zone converter. It's 7 hours ahead. So 6 a.m. is going to be 11 p.m. tonight. So OKX, the Saitama listing on OKX will go live at 11 p.m. PST for all of my people here in California. So that's going to be going live in about 6 hours. About 6 hours, Saitama. That's a quick listing. They said they were going to prioritize it, and they did. I mean, that's a quick listing. So Saitama will be live on OKX in 6 hours, ladies and gentlemen. 6 hours, which is going to be good. Heavy Metal, I saw that you logged off, and I almost stopped the show. Stopped the show. Everyone knew the rules. It stated only 5 trillion at a time. So people that tried their luck, I don't know, dude. I disagree. I think if I logged in there and I hit max buy and it bought 5 ETH worth or whatever, I think that should be fair. Like the devs need to put in the contract. They need to put in the code that they can only buy a certain amount. Like it's fair game. That's a fair game, man. That's like saying, what's a good example of this? Like, hey, it's like saying you can only pull out $20 at a time of a bank deposit, and you hit the $100 bill button, and it gives you a $100 bill. It's like, should you be banned for that? No, it's an error. Shout out to Bree Giordano in the chat. Everybody, welcome Bree in the chat. Put some hearts in there for Bree in the chat. Look at it this way: the people that are holding one quad, imagine when we rock it, they will dump. Yeah, that's true. Or will they diamond hand? You don't really know, right? Because it's like, what if you were able to buy it, Shill? I feel like I'm having a shill show. Shill, what if you were able to buy it though? And you got one quad and you were going to hold. You're going to hold for 10 years, right? Not saying that you would or whatever, but what if you did? What if you bought that? You're going to hold for 10 years and they blacklisted your wallet and you got in fair and square. I would be upset, man. I would be upset. Aaron Ruby said, miss you creating Saitama videos, bro. We made 2 today. We made one about the exchange and one about the price pumping. But yeah, I mean, I've been making pretty consistent Saitama videos. Usually in the morning, make more Saitama content. I've been making some. It's like, look, I make content like on when things happen. You know, I'm a reporter. So whenever things happen, I make content. Like whenever exchanges happen or price impacts or big news or partnerships. So it's like, I need things to talk about. But anytime that there's news with Saitama, I typically try to make a video on it. Try to be consistent with it as much as possible. Bree Giordano is in the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Let's welcome her to the stream. Now I have a question for all of you guys in here because it's pretty interesting to see what is going on. We already went over the Will Smith slapping Chris Rock situation. If you haven't yet, I have to say, let me know your thoughts on this. Was Will Smith slapping Chris Rock real or fake? I'm taking the money line. I'm taking the over and saying that it was real. It was real as I got to take the money line. I mean, there's no way that was fake. I can pull it up here and we can watch it together. There's no way that it was fake. The dude talked about his wife who has a condition where she loses her hair and said, I can't wait to see you on G.I. Jane 2. People were like, yeah, Will was laughing. It's like he was laughing until he probably processed the joke, you know? There's probably a lot of things going through his mind at that moment. He was nominated for Best Actor, and then he looked at his wife, and we all saw Jada Pinkett Smith's face, and she was just not having it. And Will Smith walked up there and bitch slap Chris Rock, which was like unexpected. And honestly, shout out to Chris Rock for being able to continue after that, like getting bitch slapped on national television. I keep saying national. This is international, ladies and gentlemen. You get bitch slapped on international television and then continue on your speech. And then Will Smith to get up there and accept an award for Best Actor, first time ever at the Oscars, and cry. I mean, savvy move. Well done by everybody. Real or fake, it took the internet by surprise. And I think the most important part here is that Chris Rock did not press charges. Which I have to respect that. You know, he's like, look, I talked shit about a dude's wife that has a disease. He came up and smacked me. I deserve that. And that's fair game. And hopefully they're able to, you know, kiss and make up after this, after it. Heavy Metal Chef. Will Smith apologized to Chris Rock and Williams family. Cancel Will Smith? Dude, don't cancel. Why are you going to cancel Will Smith? I would do the same exact thing. If someone's making fun of my wife that has a condition, I mean, obviously it's like I probably won't be nominated for best actor, but I would do the same thing. You make fun of my wife. I mean, I can't say I would do the same thing and smack him on national television, but like it's also Will Smith. Like that guy does whatever he wants. Lazy Jedi said that was real. Are you actually, I got a question for you. Are you actually a Jedi? Or are you actually lazy, or both? If you're both, it's cool. Don't trip. Cajun Crypto said it's real for show. Oh, Steve the Canadians in the house. We have a 23 trillion. Jeez, we got a whale in the house. We got a whale in the house. Okay. Steve the Canadian gave us a play-by-play breakdown. Will Smith makes contact on the slap. I think Chris Rock just took like a man. Will definitely had his breakdown though, but he's being cucked on live TV all the time. Yep. Shout out to Neville Thomas in the house. That is my guy. The Jake Rogan Show is back, ladies and gentlemen. My wallet is number 363 after top 100 burn. I'll be Walt 263. Man, it was real. He did right. Was just sticking up for his woman. Good for him. I would agree, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about. Now, another question for all of you guys in the chat. Will Bitcoin hit 50K this week? A current look at the charts. Bitcoin currently at 47,128. If Bitcoin hits 50K this week, what is something I can do? If Bitcoin hits 50K this week, we'll give away some crypto. We'll celebrate. We'll give away some crypto. But 80% of people right now believe that we're going to see a $50,000 Bitcoin this week. A $50,000 Bitcoin this week. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it is so much more fun creating content and coming on here when the market is pumping. It's good to see Bitcoin is gushing, ladies and gentlemen. Up, let's see, 15% on the week. Ethereum up 15% on the week. BNB up 8% in the market. What is up 28%? Cardano. People were hating on Cardano. A lot of people were hating on Cardano. And now we're seeing Cardano back up to $1.18, which I understand is not anywhere near the all-time high of $3, but is a lot better than 80 cents. Luna near $100. And Luna is really one of the main reasons that we're seeing the market pump. Luna is one of the main reasons that we're seeing the market pump right now. They have their, I believe it's like their treasury board and their treasury account. They're buying millions of dollars of Bitcoin every single day. They own billions of dollars of Bitcoin, and they're currently buying millions of dollars of Bitcoin every single day. So we all have to thank Luna. Cheers to the Luna team for really getting this bull market kicked off in the right direction. I'm going to be doing my research on this a little bit more detailed and making, I'll probably make a video on it just to study it. But Luna, from what I'm seeing, is they're using their funds and their wallet to buy billions of dollars of Bitcoins. Cheers to Luna, and cheers to you guys for joining us here on the Jake Gagan Show. My guy, Heavy Metal Chef, said, smash the like, folks. Steve the Canadian said, Jake, I've been saying for a bit, we got 2 more dips, but we'll cross the 50K mark, if only. No, we're going to cross that, no doubt. If Bitcoin hits 50K this week, we're firing up the rockets for the altcoins. 100%, dude. We're waiting on Bitcoin. Look, we're waiting on Bitcoin. We're waiting on ETH to fly, and then the altcoins are going to fly. Like a lot of these altcoins, SHIB, Saitama, Shibnobi, Terrarium, all of these small altcoins are going to fly, especially the ones that have the communities built, because a lot of people are not only invested in Saitama, SHIB, all these other smaller altcoins, they're invested in Ethereum. And as the crypto market picks up, as Bitcoin starts to fly, as Ethereum starts to fly, we're going to see crypto start to fly. But look, I don't really look at price too much when I look at these cryptocurrencies. I look at the market cap, and Bitcoin currently at an $895 trillion market cap. If we can see a $1 trillion market cap and a $500 billion market cap from ETH, we're going to see these things fly. If we can get 1.5 trillion out of the top 2 cryptocurrencies, we're going to see the crypto market start to fly, which I'm very, very excited about. Shout out to the Shib Vinci gang. Never heard of Shib Vinci. It sounds like Da Vinci's Code, and Shib. But anyways, welcome back. Shout out to the Geeked After Hours for a $20 donation. They said, much love from the 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 fam. 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 fam. Be safe, launching this week, reward systems and website V2, so much more. We love your content. Well, thank you so much, Geeked After Hours, for the donation. I got to be honest, first thought, I like the name. 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧. 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 fam. I like it. I like it. Jake, you need to check out 𝗖𝗘𝗧. No buy or sell fees, and it's rumored to be developed by Ryoshi from SHIB, up 900% in the past 5 days. What if I told you I found 𝗖𝗘𝗧 about a week ago, or a little bit more, maybe 2 weeks ago, from a good buddy? And I've heard those rumors. Maybe they're rumors, maybe they're not. 𝗖𝗘𝗧 up 900% in the past 5 days. Said, hey, Jake, what's up today? Not much, man. Just doing a live stream. How you doing? After Luna, you should do a research for SAPE token. It's a sleeping giant. Devs are solid. They come from the future. How do they come from the future? After 10 days, they deliver utility. Auto buyback is incoming. I like it. We'll check it out. Breeze in the house. 𝗪𝗓𝗡 going gang in here. Where's the 𝗪𝗓𝗡 gang? And we're at the 40-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached the time to shill me your tokens. Ladies and gentlemen, shill me your tokens here in the comments. We're going to be pulling up the best ones here. Crypto with Mike made 80 racks on Shiba last year. Sheesh. 80 racks. You cash out? Did you cash out? Shout out to my guy Heavy. Metal Chef in the house. I need alts to rocket. We need alts to rocket. I need alts to rocket. I need a truck. Tired of running my business for my 04 Honda Accord. Yeah, you got to get rid of the 04 Honda Accord, dude. How many miles you got on that thing? I mean, bro, that's 18 years old. At least it's legal now. It can buy tobacco and it could drink in some places, but damn, we got to get you a new car. We need you a truck, Cajun. We need alts to rocket. What's your biggest holdings? You bought Ape Coin. We need alts to rocket, and then it's going to go. Mark said, is it raining up here like it is in Ontario? It was raining all day. It's not raining anymore. It's not raining anymore, but it was raining all day. Shaman's in the house. 𝗪𝗓𝗡 gang, let's go. I love to see it. Yeah, it's not raining here anymore, but it was. CVC launch. I got to learn more. They usually pop in here. Like CVC will pop in and like donate $5 and be like, Jake, launch is going here, pre-sales here. I'm like, respect. That's actually a good way to do it. EverEarn. I like EverRise and EverEarn. Is EverEarn similar to EverRise? Same platform, right? SHIB and Saitama is your biggest. I like those holdings. Need to trade my motorcycle for a Land Rover? Damn, Randolph. Randolph's in the house. Cajun, if you can retrieve my Saitama, I would help. What happened to your Saitama? You lost your Saitama? And as of today, ladies and gentlemen, the Fear and Greed Index, which is the market sentiment for the global crypto market, is now at 60. So it's greedy. And this has been, Bitcoin, Fear and Greed Index. I mean, this is a huge comeback from where it has been in the past couple of days. We've been at 60, but look at this. Even on March 27th, guys, yesterday, right? It was 49, which is neutral. And before that, it's been just so much fear in the market. Let's scroll down to even like early March. Like, look at this. March 22nd. Like, how do we go in 6 days? That's how quick cryptocurrency moves. How do we go in 6 days from fear, 26, to greed, 60? Like, it's insane. And we were in extreme fear not too long ago. March 14th, ladies and gentlemen. March 14th, 12 days ago. I just dropped my phone. But we don't need it because we're here with the family. 12 days ago. 12 days ago, we were in extreme fear, and now we're in greed. Tell me how great the cryptocurrency market is. Tell me how much fun it is. I'll tell you what, guys. It's a wild ride. You really do have to set extreme boundaries when investing because, like, dude, it's crazy to watch your portfolio go from whoop, all the way up, all the way down. But ultimately, it's just part of it. But yeah, we went from extreme fear to greed. Y'all are some greedy bastards out there now, up to 60. It's insane. It's insane, but I love it. It's a good day to be in cryptocurrency. Don't call it a comeback. Bree is riding the roller coaster, the emotional roller coaster, especially in the DeFi space. It's even more, especially in the NFT space. Like, I've seen my NFTs go from 25 ETH, 27 ETH floor to 10 ETH floor to 15 to 27. Let's see what they're at right now. For those inquiring minds, the OpenSea Mutant Ape Yacht Club current floor is 22.2 ETH. Someone do the math. Bree, you're my math lady. You're my math lady on the ground. The floor is 22.2 times what is ETH at 3,300? 73,000. $73,000 floor here for the Mutant Ape Yacht Clubs, and the Ape token is up. It's kind of falling down. It's at 14 bucks. It was at 15 bucks all day. For those of you that watch my channel, I was talking about this a lot 2 weeks ago because the Ape token went live, but I got airdropped for holding some Mutant Apes. Still haven't taken a single dollar of profit. And to be honest, I'm glad I didn't, because a lot of you guys on the stream were like, Jake, take profits. It was around 7 bucks. I'm glad I didn't. I told you we're riding it to 25. We'll take profits at 25, and then we're going to send the rest to the moon. Shout out to Ape. I really think Ape token is going to do it. I really do. Obviously not financial advice, just my personal opinion, but I really think Ape token or Ape coin is going to be the one that does it. But everybody in here, Crypto with Mike does not have paper hands. Does not have paper hands in the house. It's so hard to sell your own NFT. Do you have an NFT project, Philip? Philip, show us your NFT project, brother. Shillis, Crypto Dragon in the house. Shout out to my guy, Crypto Dragon. He said NFTs coming. Dolphin. Are those dolphins or sharks? It doesn't show up right on my my screen. Shout out to my guy, Crypto Dragon in the house. Shim Vinci fam showing so up. Shout out to the Fim Vinci fam. Ape can do 100. Dooney. Should we hold it then? You think it could do 100? I think we have to see, like, to be completely honest with you, I think that we'll have to see the market really go into an extreme bull market, maybe a super cycle, and then we could possibly see 100 and a ton of volume. But we've never seen anything like this. We've never seen anything that Ape Coin has done. Seriously, we've never seen anything similar to what Ape Coin has done in the past couple of days. I mean, it went from 0 holders to 46,000 holders in a matter of minutes, which is insane. Will you buy a new Ape NFT? Man, I don't know. Now that I bought these two specifically because I knew a token was coming. And I got rewarded. You know, like they almost paid for themselves. So maybe one day I'm never gonna say never, but this is the one that I got. I also have a second one, my other profile picture that we had, and yeah, I like them. Do you buy Solana NFTs? I have a few, but I mean, look, I do most of my trading on the Ethereum blockchain. Secondly, I do most of my trading on the Binance Smart Chain. And I think I've bought in a few Solana tokens like Woof. But yeah, I mean, realistically, I see Crypto Messiah talk about that a lot. Crypto Messiah is always like, look, you can be a millionaire in a matter of weeks if you do cross chain. A matter of weeks if you do cross chain. So I think we need to do that. It's the government's fault. What's the government's fault? Robert G said Biden. Did Biden do something? Everybody's saying the government's fault. But yeah, I need to start trading more on the different blockchains. I mean, Solana, I buy Solana, but I don't necessarily trade on the blockchain, if that makes sense. Like I'm stacking Solana. I'm stacking all the ETH competitors. A lot of people call them ETH killers and ETH competitors. Like I'm stacking all of them, to be completely honest with you. Like I'm stacking all of them because I do believe they're all going to have their time. Cardano, Polkadot, Solana, Matic, like they're all going to win. They're all going to win. Ethereum is going to win too. I'm stacking all of them, but I haven't necessarily bought in native tokens on those blockchains. Like I said, Binance Smart Chain's easy to use. You pop into PancakeSwap, which is great. But Solana, it's a little bit differently. I think, what is it called? What's the wallet called? We got to get there. Geeked After Hours with another donation. He said, first 500 holders of SAPE get a free NFT airdrop. Staking gets 50% higher rewards at Ape Coin, ETH, or SAPE rewards able to be claimed daily or weekly. We have a SAPE community in the house too. Look, people are saying this right here. SAPE equals moon. So shout out to SAPE token. When is it launching again? Geeked After Hours. I think you said it's going to be launching here in the coming week. Let me know. Sheeb, CRO, Voyager, Saitama. I own all 4 of those tokens, Heavy Metal Chef. So I know if Heavy Metal Chef owns them, I'm in the right booth because that guy is killing it. Everything Crypto Messiah show, does it really? I don't really follow him for plays, but I do follow him because he's made a lot of money. Does he really? Yeah, that's tough. I mean, people probably pay him. People probably pay him a lot of money to shill some shit. I make a killing on Solana NFTs. What's that monkey that you got right here? What's this monkey? Let me make it bigger on my screen. Are those the baby apes? That is pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. That's a dope NFT. I'd be rocking that. Robert said, Bree said what Steve said. So Bree said what Steve said. So we got to go see what Steve said. I think I might have missed it. Which Steve? We got multiple. He said 188 viewers, 93 likes. Smash the like button, guys. Guys, let's get to 100 likes, which we just did. Let's get to 120. Let's get to 120. How do we get to 120 likes for the community? Bree said what Steve said. Well, that is what Steve said. Shout out to my guy Steve. Shout out to Bree. We love you both. Now, did you get into State of Realty? I did not. I tried to get in, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't get in. I was frustrated. My app kept crashing. Like I tried for like 4 hours, you know, because I think it was supposed to go live at 2. It ended up going live at 4. Like 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever. 60 people were able to get in. And then, I wasn't able to get in, which was kind of frustrating. I was a little bit pissed. And then I saw like 4,000 holders, threw my phone across the room. But I don't know what's going to happen. I think they have to like make an announcement at some point. Like either they have to blacklist all the wallets, they have to correct the price. I don't know. It's a problem I'm glad that I don't have to deal with. But obviously we want it to get figured out here pretty soon for everybody. Sape will change life. The Sape community is in here. In the house, which we love to see. 𝗪𝗧𝗡 going to be huge times 100, ladies and gentlemen. 𝗪𝗧𝗡 going to be huge. I'm liking 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧. I've seen a lot of 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘 from like 𝗪𝗧𝗡. I believe Austin Hilton. Did you get a 𝗧𝗍 NFT? I did not. I did not get a 𝗧𝗍 NFT, but I've seen, like I said, I've seen quite a bit from the fellows, and they do look good. Now we're seeing Ape down to the 530 range, but still number one. What the hell is cow? Does anybody know what cow is? What the hell is cow? Let's see what it is. What is cow, guys? Is there really a cow token on DEX Tools? Cow protocol token? 1,500 holders? Doesn't look great. Market cap 94 million? There's no way this is accurate. There's no way this is accurate. $94 million market cap with 1,500 holders. There's no way that this is accurate. That can't be accurate. $94 million market cap. Daily volume 54 million. Dude, what the hell is this? $35,000 followers? Okay. It's a swap. Cow swap. Cow swap, probably built off the back end of Shiba swap. I don't like. There's no way that's accurate though. Like, there's no way you have 1,500 holders with $94 million market cap. Is anybody else seeing that with me, or am I the only one? I don't think it's possible. People are loving 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧𝗧. 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧𝗧 is in the house strong today, ladies and gentlemen. Cow manure. Holy cow! Flying with 𝗧𝗧. 𝗧𝗧, welcome. Cow moo. I mean, how on earth does it have a $94 million market cap with 1,500 holders? Is this Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Vitalik Buterin, and Tom Brady and all their buddies buying cow, pumping the milk? Is this cryptobolics pumping the milk? Cow is the move. 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧𝗧 is rolling deep. I'm not going to lie. I had to click on it because I was like, what the hell is cow? But we could see here. This is how, Jake. $1.386. What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means, my friend. Oh. Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do. The price of it has nothing to do with the market cap. Like, the market cap is how much money is in it. It doesn't have to do with like the price of the token. You going to be in the Shaman AMA tonight with the new contract? Are they releasing the new contract tonight? If they are, I'll be in there. 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧𝗧𝗧. Just because the 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧𝗧 community is so strong in here, I'll do it. I'll do it for you. I'm a man of the people. You got to tell me the name on DEX Tools. Is it called 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧𝗧𝗧? 1,100 holders. See, like, this is another one. This has 1,100 holders, and I guarantee it's nowhere near $94 million market cap. You can see here, total market cap, 2 million. The chart is looking pretty strong. Chart's looking pretty strong. I was going to say, you guys had me pull it up on a 20% down day, but I'm guessing a lot of you guys are still up big on 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧𝗧𝗧. Actually, I have heard of 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧. I have heard of 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧𝗧 now that I think about it. But yeah, 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧 started back here in February. and obviously went on a great run. Small pullback here today, but the chart does look healthy. I don't know what it does, 𝗪𝗡𝗡𝗃, but because you guys were in the chat spamming it, I will always pull it up for you guys. But now back to my favorite token, second favorite token, third favorite token, the Ape Coin. The Ape Coin. Let's see what the Ape Coin is doing today. Like I said, I've never seen a token go 46,000 plus holders in 11 days. It's never been done before. It's never been done before. And here it is at $13.83. My guy Cajun Crypto is loving this right now. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. Safe equals ape. Add 7 to 9 zeros and see what the market cap would be. I already left that one. What was it? Cow token? I left it. We left the cow. We left the cow token. The crypto shop. We do need some help. Let's bring him in here. Crypto shop coming on the stream. I'm going to DM you now. We need help reading the chart. The crypto shop is coming on the stream. 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧. Legend. A living legend. Debatably. Arguably. Ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗧 on here for some TA. If you guys are ready to learn, go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get to 120 likes before our guy 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗧 comes on the stream. I got to put my headphones back in so we can hear 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗧 when he joins us here on the stream. I think that's what he meant. He said, need help reading that chart. To me, that sounds like, let's get him on here. Crypto Dragon saying hi to Bree. Christine, ladies and gentlemen, Christine is in the house. Everybody, welcome Christine. I feel like every time she comes on, I got to put on the auto tune and sing to Christine. Welcome Christine to the stream. It's good to have you here, ladies and gentlemen. Randolph is here and McGuire. Welcome guys to the stream. It's good to be back. I took the last week off. I was a little bit sick, and you know, sometimes when you're sick, you got to take some time off. You got to rest up. And that is important. We love you too, Christine. Cheers, everybody. If you have a drink, grab your drink now. Now is the time to do it. And let's cheers to a great day in the crypto space. Bitcoin hit 48,000. We're seeing a 2.11 trillion market cap as of today. So cheers to you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Jay Gagan Show. We got our guy 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗃𝗧𝗃 coming on for some TA on some tokens. I'm excited to learn. Realistically, that's what it's all about. Saitama Dog in the house. Hello, Saitama Dog. Is he rocking a San Francisco 49ers jersey? Is that a Niners jersey that I see? I think that's a Niners jersey. Crypto Mike said, Blue Radio Jake. You know, we always got the Blue Radio on standby in case we need it. Blue Radio Jake is always here. McGuire said, I'm glad you're feeling better. I appreciate you, my guy. You know, sometimes you just got to be sick. Roll with the punches. Blue Radio Jake is here, as always. And we also got our guy 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗃𝗧𝗃, the crypto shop in the house. So let's welcome in our guy 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗃𝗧𝗃. How are we doing, my brother?
What's going on, Jake? Man, I ain't seen you in a minute, brother.
It's been a minute. Sick last week, so I took some time. Good to connect with you here right now.
Yeah, man. I haven't seen you since I started my channel about a couple weeks ago, man. I've been super busy, man. Like this influencer life, bro. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you keep up with it all, man. This thing is real deal, bro. Like
it's crazy,
hard
yeah,
work.
It's a lot. Yeah. I think there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, right? Because it's like when people see your stuff, like they might see a live stream like right now, they might see a video or two videos, but it's like there's so much planning, and you know, you're talking to different projects, and you're doing your research, and you're writing the captions and the thumbnails, and you're on Twitter, and yeah, it's full time. It's like, I always say it's like 3 full-time jobs.
Yeah, it's like I came on and I was thinking, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this TA stuff. You know, I'm just gonna do the TA. No, that's not all it is. Like it's the TA. You got to keep up with the community. You got to find out where all the hot projects are. You gotta, you know, I gotta be prepared, and then I gotta jump on streams because I'm the new guy, right? So nobody cares about my show, so I gotta make sure I'm getting out there and showing people what my show is about, and making sure I'm, you know, showcasing my skills. But it's all for the people, and I enjoy it, man. It's an absolute pleasure to be doing this.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man, is helping the people, man. And look, not a lot of people know TA. For me personally, it's like, I think TA is important, but I also think that there's a lot that goes in, that factors into it besides technical analysis, right? obviously like what the
Hell
overall
yeah.
crypto market is doing, but especially in this DeFi space, it's like, look, there's a lot that has to go on with communities and whales and projects, and like, you know, what catalysts that they have that's coming out. But when did you get into TA? Like, what's your background, and when did you start doing TA?
So I was a day trader for about 5 years, man. I didn't even really touch crypto until like recently, but I started learning how to day trade, like really get into it after the whole AMC and GameStop phase kind of went down. I made a lot of money, but I got wrecked a bunch, right? And it's because I didn't take the time to actually educate myself. So once I, lost a lot of money, like I sat back and I started picking up these books. I started watching all these YouTubers out there, and then, hey, what's going on, Bree? And then I started to actually like really understand it. So I started day trading. I started paper trading, where it's basically like you're not using real money, but you can follow the options based off your TA and, kind of decide like, oh, okay, I'm actually making money during the paper trades. You slowly start using your own money. And then on the crypto side, I started doing Dogecoin. I did Shiba, made a lot of money off Doge, flipped it, made a lot of money off of Shiba.
There you go.
Then I heard about Saitama, jumped into actual DeFi. And that was my first real introduction to DeFi. Other than that, I was trading Coin. I was trading Ethereum, Bitcoin, all the big guys. I wasn't like DeFi is so unknown. And that's why I know like teaching people TA in this space is kind of important, because if you go to the stock world, you can pull up TA videos and everything you need to know is right there in front of you. There's 1,000 people doing that, but how many people are learning teaching people TA in the DeFi space? Nobody. So
not many minions. Sorry, the puppy was scratching, so I had to bring him in.
No, that's all good, bro.
I feel like that's where we all end up, man. It's like you start in Bitcoin, and then you find Ethereum, and then you find Cardano, and then you're like, wait, what are these gains that are happening in the DeFi space? And it's pretty insane to see like what's happening, man. Like there's just so much money to be made in the DeFi space. So what are your thoughts on TA? I mean, is this something that you believe is like 100% accurate, pretty accurate? Like, what would you say?
Well, what I always tell people on my channel or when I'm posting on Twitter, right? I always say TA is never an exact science, but it's a tool that you can add to your bag, right? Like you're Jay Gagan, so your ears are to the street. Like you're like the dude that everybody comes to, one of the guys that everybody comes to give you information on a hot project. Well, that's one part of it, right? The other part is, okay, what is Ethereum and Bitcoin doing, right? That's another part of it. But TA plays a factor. I think to eliminate TA from the factors altogether, I think you would be limiting yourself to proper gains, especially if your portfolio isn't as large as another person's portfolio, i.e., most of us in the DeFi space, I should say most, but a lot of people in the DeFi space, when they first get here, they don't have $20,000, $30,000, $100,000 to play around with. So I think that using the TA with $1,000 investment or $2,000 investment is something that you can use to get a better position, make more money, and then learn when to exit the position, right? So I'm just not teaching TA. I'm teaching people how to invest. I'm teaching people how to trade. I'm teaching them about entries and exits. And I'm definitely teaching them every single day about just having a trading plan altogether.
Absolutely. I love it. I think it's very important. Our guy King's broadcast, I guess it's 8 months. Jake G in the crypto shop. LFG, you're more famous than me on JG live stream. Kings, I gotta send Kings a link too if he wants to come on. We gotta bring our guy on. That's my guy.
Here, man.
I met him.
I was
in Vegas.
literally just sitting downstairs and I was watching you. I think you were like the only person live, and I was like, you know what? Let me check out Jake. And I saw you pulling up the charts. I was like, Jake, that's what I do. I can get over here and help you out.
I want to see. There's a few tokens I want you to analyze. One of them being Ape Coin. So let me know like what you need, what you want me to pull up, what charts.
I'll just share my screen.
Yeah, that works better. Let's do Ape Coin. That works a little bit better.
I've actually done TA on Ape Coin because I got in on Ape Coin at a really good price. So
what price?
I got in the 8s. Nice. But I didn't get in on that run up. I used TA and just waited. I actually was posting. We have this like influencer chat or whatever. So I was posting in the chat. I said, hey man, 1050's a good spot to get in. It actually came down lower than 1050. So I just waited and bought I got like 29. I got something small. I didn't get nothing big, but yeah, here, I'll 29. Share my screen and then
29 like coins or what?
Yeah, 29 Ape coins at like $8 or something like that. So I'm happy with my position.
Yeah.
And good. I think I'm gonna hold them long term because why not? It's an ape coin. Like this thing's gonna go nuts at some point.
I mean, especially if the market picks up, it's like it's
Yeah.
got like it's got so much potential. Like even today, I like just from holding the apes, like they did a limited merch drop, and we were able to get like Bored Ape Yacht Club and Mutant Ape Yacht Club merch. So definitely happy with it.
And it's just, I mean, let's be real. AMC apes ruled the world for all of last year, and still are ruling the Twitter world. I mean, now like I think the AMC stock is up to like $28. Then you have like the ape NFTs that are like attached to this thing, but like just the name ape is going to make people ape in it, right? You know what I mean?
Crazy,
like, so it just makes sense. It's like from a meme coin world, you buy this coin, you know? So anyway, so let's do a little TA on the Ape coin, right? So what you're looking at on my screen right now, for those of you that are traders or, you know, are familiar with charts right now, I always like to preference my statement by this is not financial advice. You know, do what you got to do, but this is just information, right? So this is the hour chart with Heikin-Ashi candles. So that's why my charts probably look a little bit different than yours. Heikin-Ashi candles just identify trends, right? And what I did prior to this run up, which I'm going to get to this run up, and we're going to get to this where we are currently. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, everybody?
Our guy Kings.
You in here with an OG.
Yeah, man, yes. You know what, King? This is the first person when I first got on, when I first had my first introduction to YouTube. It was on Awesome Austin's channel, and Jake Gagan came on, and we all had a debate. It was me, him, Zach Randolph. We all had a debate about Jordan and LeBron. So that was like my first introduction to YouTube was with like one of the biggest names in YouTube. I was like,
I had to pop on, bro. I was literally on my balcony. I think I was like smoking a cigar on my balcony. I heard you guys. I was watching the stream, and you guys were talking about Jordan, LeBron, and I commented. I was like, LeBron all day. And you're from Chicago, right?
Yeah, I'm from.
So you like grew up in the Jordan era, and you're like, nah, it's Jordan all day. I think we talked for 25-30 minutes debating it. We brought on Zach Humphreys, who's from Cleveland, Ohio. So obviously he was pro LeBron. But yeah, that was the first time that we connected.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It was an epic stream, man.
And on the flip side, me and Kings go back way back, dude. Like literally from like when I first started this channel, he was like one of the first people that I connected with.
I just did my 8 months free little chat thing, so that means I've been a subscriber and member for 8 months.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
8
that's what's up,
months,
bro.
dude. Well, I appreciate you, bro.
I'll be honest with you. I got into content because of Jake and Just Moonshot. Those are the two guys that motivated, and then Jake helped me. Obviously, I don't have my studio right now because I'm moving. Just like Jake just did, I'm moving into a new house. I got a 6-bedroom in my house that would be my studio, but.
Nice.
Yeah, Jake is the one that reached out to me, gave me a list of equipment and everything. So,
oh yeah, bro.
Yep.
That's what it's about, man.
Now I'm getting mentorship from the big dog, so to speak. You know,
yeah,
I'll take it, man.
And we've been doing some great things. We need to get Jake on there with us. Like, gave away $2,000 in Ethereum today to help individuals
really
get subscribers and followers and stuff like that. Yep.
That's sick.
Yeah, we were on Rodney's channel. Rodney's channel, tearing it up this morning.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. So anyway, so back to this chart. So what I did on Ape Coin when I first got in here, I did what you see these blue lines and red lines in the back. These are what's called a Fibonacci retracement. Ignore that if you don't know anything about it. I'm not even going to focus on that. Basically, what I do is I find a support level, which basically means where price action has constantly consolidated. And what I did was I drew a support level based off of this price action right here. So this consolidation right here is the 61% level, and that level was at 1048. Now, I haven't touched this thing since I drew the support level. So
let me ask that real quick. What exactly does the 61% level mean?
Oh, okay. So with the Fibonacci retracement, what it does is you draw a line, or you spread this thing out from the uptrend, from the beginning of the uptrend all the way to the top of the uptrend right here. And basically what it does is the Fibonacci retracement has already been calculated out over the history of time, the way people trade. Where you want to get it is at the higher percentage levels, meaning you want to enter a trade at the 61% level. And if you can't get it at the 61% level, you want to enter at the 50% level. What it means is you have a higher percentage chance of the trade being successful. At 61%, you have a 61% trade, 61% chance of the trade being successful,
gotcha.
et cetera, et cetera. The higher you go, the lower the percentage. because
Perfect.
now you're entering into FOMO range, right? So that's the Fibonacci retracement. So anyway, off of that line, off of that Fibonacci retracement, I threw a 1050 line right here, which is right around 1045 on the chart, right? So now, obviously, I'm just going to do this live because now we got all this new price action that I haven't accounted for yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this Fibonacci retracement right here, so I can basically start my lines on my own. And when I'm doing that, what I'm looking for is a top and a bottom. So if anybody's ever done charting before, what you want to do is you want to kind of build a house, right? The way you build a house is you start with a ceiling, right? And all we're looking for is places where this line touches multiple times, which it does right here, right? Right about here, right at the top, comes right through that line. That is a ceiling. That's where if we get above this line, we look at that as a level of resistance, right? That is as high as we're thinking we're gonna go, right? But we have to find a level of support, which is a basement. Since we already have that here, we want to put one more about right here. Why? Because support level shows me right here that if we touch one, I wish I could here, let me zoom in a little bit. Right here. Okay. So you guys can see my screen a little better. So where you want to put the horizontal line is you want to put it either where the wicks touch, that's these little skinny lines right here, or you want to put it down here, right through the base, right? Now that line is what we call a little, once we get those two lines right there drawn, we call that the trading zone, right? So when the price action is within this trading zone between 12 and 14, this is where traders like to step in at, meaning once they hit this base here, 12, they look at that as support. Once the price action hits support, you expect it to trade into resistance. So traders step in at support, they buy at support, and they try to sell at resistance. Now, resistance is objective. It's subjective rather, which means that some traders could see resistance here at 14, but other traders could see it at the top of the wicks. And as you see it touch resistance, notice how these green lines go up and then we hit consolidation, meaning the buying stops and we start to consolidate down. But this level of resistance is playing out because the buying pressure stops around that level. So what do we expect to happen? Because that's what most people want to see, right? Most people want to hear, okay, what do you think is going to happen? Here's what I think is going to happen. Once this gets rejected here, we have to try to retest this support level. If we fail here, which we did, we'll come back down to maybe this soft support line right here at 13. The reason why I call it soft support is because it traded right here in consolidation, meaning sideways trading. So we could touch 13. If we fail at 13, we're going back to 1265. That's bearish, meaning that's on the downside. If we decide to continue busting up through this, then we have to go back through here and see where we have new levels. Now, because we haven't set any new levels right here, we have to go based off the consolidation that we already have right here, which is the 15 range. So on the bullish side, you're looking at 15, trading between 1450 and 15. And on the bearish side, you're looking at potentially stopping it at 1231 and dropping all the way down to 1264. I'm sorry, 1431. I'm sorry, 1380 and then 1240 for 1264. So it's a lot to take in when you're looking at me do it. But when I set my lines and I go through it and I can break it down to you a little bit easier, TA makes much more sense than trading naked, right? Because if you trade, when people trade with none of these lines, it drives me crazy because I'm like, well, what are you basing that off of? What are you basing your entry or your exit off of?
I'm guilty, dude. I am.
Yeah, I know, man. Because and trust me, Jake, I've watched, right? I've been the person in the comments 1,000 times, and most of us that day trade, we look at this chart and we're like, we see YouTubers, and no offense to YouTubers, I'm not saying that because I'm a YouTuber now, right? Yeah. What I'm saying is we hear YouTubers say this, and correct me if I'm wrong, chart looks good. You know what I'm saying? Without any of these lines, they're like, chart looks good. I'm like, well, why do you think it looks good? Why do you think it looks bad? But the reality of it is, in between these lines, man, there's a lot of information that you can take in that can absolutely save you some money. You know what I'm saying? When people get rug pulled and when people get rug pulled and stuff like that, these slow rugs, you can kind of see them coming. You know, we went over a few charts today on my channel. We go from 1 to 3 p.m. and I go over charts. I go over, like, you know, community involvement and things like that are happening around the community. And people just throw me tickers, and we go through the tickers all the time. So it's a lot of things that we spot out now, and people they're loving the channel. So I'm appreciating the people as well. So
I love it, man. I'm a fan right now too. And like, what I kind of see this as is like going to, like, you're playing baseball, right? And you have a game plan. Like you have an actual game plan, or playing football and you have like an actual game plan in preparation for your trading, as opposed to trading blindly. I want to ask a question though. Is TA really for the short term, or is there any way to get this for the long term? It's like, how can we tell where Ape Coin might be in a month, 2 months, 3 months, or is it really only used for the short term trading?
So the thing is, the longer a currency or a stock, a commodity, whatever it is, the longer it's available, the more information we can develop from it, right? So there is no TA that can predict the future. TA is based off the past, right? It's based off it's a technical analysis. So the only way that technical analysis work, you have to feed it information, right? The longer something is available, anybody that tells you, hey, Ape Coin's going to $20, they're speculating. They have no clue. Nobody will ever know that whatsoever. Nobody can tell the future, but you use these tools, right? You use these tools to help you decide on entries and exit. And like you said, Jake, the most important part is having the plan, because you have to decide when you enter, what is your game plan? If I enter at $8, Ape Coin hits $16, I'm up 100%. How much is enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, how much is enough? So,
well, in the crypto space, it's like, I think a lot of people get in trouble because they're so greedy. Like, you know, you hear the stories of SHIB, people making millions of dollars and it going up 15,000%, that you get greedy. And I've been guilty of it in the past, but I always preach, like, hey, if you're in the green, you are in the green. I don't care if it's 5%, 10%, 20%, like, that's a win. You live to see another day. Cause I've had, and I'm sure you guys can agree, I've had so many trades in the red that it hurts, you know? So it's like, anytime it's in the green, it's in the green. But King's Broadcast, my guy, it's good to see you in here. You've had my back since day one. Tell me about Go Token. I know are you on the Go Token dev team? Are you working with Go Token? Tell us a little bit about Go Token.
Yeah, I've been helping them out as well as a few other projects. It's an amazing project. You know, they're trying to be a business that is going to be that bridge between corporations and crypto, which they see over there, the team does, as a necessary need for real world utility to actually come to the DeFi space. Because in reality, when you look at it, real world utility and DeFi are still really, really far apart. You know, the way I look at it as an investor and somebody that holds, you know, crypto tokens and coins, is that I want to be able to leave my house like I do any given day and go to my gas station or my local restaurant or retail store and be able to use my crypto to purchase my daily goods.
Yeah.
And as of right now, that's just not possible.
Yeah. I mean, I'm starting to see it more though, like with debit cards coming out, crypto debit cards coming out. I know Voyager just released some, Crypto.com released some, but I mean, is that and I know you had the baby, I think, King's Broadcast, but is that something that you see coming here in the future? Like, the thing with that is, like, look, I don't want to be the Bitcoin pizza guy. And it happened today. So if you guys don't know, like, Ape Coin, Bored Ape Yacht Club released like a limited batch of merch for Bored Ape Yacht Club holders and Mutant Ape Yacht Club holders. You had to buy it using your Ape Coins. So I was like, God, I want this merch, but it's like, do I want to, you know, if this does go to $100, am I going to be paying $1,000 for a piece of clothing?
I'll be honest with you. Like, Ape is making business moves. If you look at the people that sit on that board, and one of those gentlemen I had the pleasure to be in a meeting with 2 weeks ago.
Sick.
Mr. Alexi himself. I had a meeting with him and Chris, the lead dev over at Go Token.
Damn.
They just announced their partnership privately. The marketing should be coming out within the next week. But he's been having meetings with a lot of great individuals in the space who like the future of the DeFi space. And it happens that their partner just happens to be best friends with 𝗪𝗧𝗓. And 𝗪𝗧𝗓's a big investor in his business. So, I mean, when we talk about payment systems and what they're doing over there with their partner, and having Visa and MasterCard and Discover all on board, American Express, we know how they are. They just want too much, unfortunately. But it's amazing to see. 8 months ago, we would have probably not been sitting here having this conversation. But there's people that are getting into this space that are starting businesses in DeFi that are really looking towards the future and have that business mindset mentality. And Chris and that team over there have corporate backgrounds, and they see that it's a necessity for mass adoption in the future. Because let's be honest, we know corporations, control governments, and if we can get corporations in this space, it only means the better for us in the long run.
Absolutely. I think it's coming. Like we're so early. It's almost scary. Now I got to ask you guys the biggest news of the day, because I was talking about this a lot. I was by myself though on the stream talking about it. Did you guys see what the hell happened last night? I got to pull off 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧. I'm going to share my screen. But
I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. I think I can still pull it up. Did you guys see what the hell happened last night? The slap of the century. I know it's 2022, but that might have been the slap of the century. I've been asking people all day, real or fake? What do you guys think, real or fake?
Man, it's 100% real.
I'll be honest with you, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. Go ahead, King.
I mean, it reminds me of some months ago when I seen an older gentleman accept a small payment from Boozy for getting slapped at a gas station in the beginning of a music video. Like, as a man, regardless if it's a joke or if it's serious, like, I just would not want to be slapped, and I wouldn't take it lightly if I did get slapped. So, I mean, these guys are professional actors, and I know they're friends, and I'm hoping that it was staged, but I wouldn't want to be slapped anyway, whether it's staged or whether it's not.
I think that shit was real. I think that was real.
Listen, man, that shit was. I think it was real, and the reason why I feel like it was real is because you can see it. You could see it on Chris Rock's face, right? Even though Will Smith had like a little smile and stuff when he came up, Chris Rock's face was surprised that Will had even gotten up. And then to add in the fact that he slapped him, like he just wasn't ready. He just wasn't ready.
He got hit hard, bro. It literally like watch his body here. It's like he got and he leaned into it.
He leaned into it. Look at me. And you can see
dude, he
more to hit him back.
Too, though. Like he continued like a vet. Like it was impressive to see him continue. But I put a poll up. Like Mac Attack's in here saying it was staged. Stevie, I think it was it was real, but I thought it was funny. Shouts my guy, awesome in the house. He said, "What up, fellas? Hobbs is the TA charting king. He is. I literally just learned so much.
Thank you, brother.
I almost want to learn more in the future about it, because it's like, dude, look, honestly, the way that I invest though sometimes is like, I look for a couple of things. I look for a use case. I look for communities. I look for the timing of the project. Like a lot of these projects that have a strong community and they're launching early, if you put some money in, it's probably going to do well, right? Not all the time, but like a lot of these tokens at launch do very well. And then it's like, hey, if the dev team delivers and they get listed on exchanges and they deliver in the DeFi space, it's like you can get lucky. But I understand like what you're talking about. Like having TA is like, it's like having a game plan. It's like having a strategy, and it's like using logic, like using like proven logic. I think it's proven. We can say probably proven logic to better execute your game plan.
Well, also, Jake, you have to think about this as well. Like, what about the people that don't get in early, right? What about the people that come into the DeFi space and they want to find the traders that want to? I mean, there's 17,000 different tokens that they can invest in, right? But they can find these tokens that are still, at acceptable levels to enter, right? But this using TA, they can enter at better entry points. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
No, and I'll be honest, like I've changed my investment strategies, since, I think once you start, making more and more money, change your investment strategies. And as of late, I have, I got all my equipment. I got my 32 Ethereum put in a separate wallet so I can be a 2.0 node.
Jeez.
I put a lot of my money in blue chips now. And I've kind of just learned like right now, like what's kind of hot, where to make a lot of money, to be honest with you, is these pre-sales. There's a lot of money in these pre-sales.
Yeah. Pre-sales are winners. He's got the baby. Pre-sales are winners. You know, and just finding projects early. Awesome, Austin. Welcome to the stream, brother. I know you
What's going on, dude?
I know you saw the drama last night. What are your thoughts? Real or fake? Everybody, nobody knows. Like really, nobody knows to this day. I look from what I see, I think it's real. Like hearing Will say, "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth." I know I will keep my like, dude. The look on his face when they said that was just like, "Whoa."
Well, and then the emotions after that, right? Even you know Denzel even looking over and saying, you know, the whole comment he said, and then the emotions after the fact. I think it's real, dude. But it was weird if you actually slow down the clip. He's laughing at the joke. He laughs at the joke, and then it changes tone real quick. So,
well, dude, because it's like, look, put yourself in his shoes, right? You're at the Oscars. You see yourself in the corner of the mirror on the big screen TV. You know that national television's on you. He makes a joke about you first, and then he says something about Jada, and it takes you a second to hear it, right? Because not everybody knows what G.I. Jane is. Like, I've never even seen that movie. And then he probably looked over at Jada, and you saw Jada, and she was pissed. And then, dude, he gets up, bro. And this is not the best clip because it's recorded on a TV. We'll get a better one. Gets up and just bitch slaps him, bro. And dude, Chris, that's the meme of the century. Chris Rock just continues talking like a pro.
He took that like a pro, dude. He was like, whack. Okay, back to what we were doing.
See if we can hear it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, that's a bad. You gotta find a better one. I feel like they took the better ones down. But so you're going real, Austin. We're going real from Austin. Kings. Did we hear fake?
No, I just said it doesn't matter whether it's real or fake.
Why not? You don't care?
I just
Dude, look at that. You see that guy butt ass naked, bro? Like literally, I'm on Will. I don't even want to pull it up again because it's disgusting. But I'm on a Will Smith Twitter thing. I'll pull it up quick. Although I might get taken down for whatever, but like there was a dude just beating off in a Will Smith Twitter. Like, what the hell is wrong with Twitter?
What did I just join, bro?
Bro, literally, look. This is a tweet right here. It has 131 retweets. It's a guy beating off in the shower. Like, dude, what the hell is wrong with Twitter, bro? Sometimes that happens. Like, we're all just like open up my timeline and there's just like a naked girl there, or like you know what I'm saying? It's like, what?
I have the same stuff, dude.
Twitter's weird. And you guys can Will Smith hashtag.
Oh shit, that was so funny.
But we do love Twitter. Did he apologize? Oh shit. He did apologize on Instagram. Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are part of the job, but a joke at Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I agree with that statement. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I'm embarrassed, and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There's no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I would agree. But look, dude, I totally get that. As a single man, if someone talked about my future wife like that, I would probably do that. Are you guys married? Are any of you guys on the stream, Kings?
I'm engaged to get married next summer.
But you got a girl, you got a chick.
Yeah.
T Hobbs, yes. Austin, yes.
Yep.
Okay, so if I'm on a worldwide international thing, or somebody else, I don't want to put myself in that position, and they talk about your wife publicly, that she has it and she has a disease. How are you reacting? Let's go down the line. T Hobbs, how are you reacting?
Bro, we asked the same question the last 30 minutes of my stream today, and I literally asked the same question. I'm giving the same answer. I gotta put hands on you, period. I'm not caring about the money. I don't care about my fame. I don't care about any of that. At the end of the day, I'm a man at my absolute core. And in that moment, he reacted emotionally. And I think, damn the Oscars, like you just can't open hand slap me in public, private, wherever. Like, I don't care where we at. Damn the Oscars. Like, you know, it would have been Detroit pandemonium, man. Like the Malice at the Palace. That's what I told them. It would have been.
I love it. Before we get to Kings, welcome to that guy, one of my favorite people on Twitter. I met him in Vegas at the event. Thank you for joining the YouTube memberships. We're happy to have you here. An ASMR fan. I see her in your stream, Austin. I see her in Rodney's stream sometimes. And she has some great content. So welcome, ASMR fan. Honestly, I wish I had your job. I'm doing crypto stuff, but you get to eat delicious food all day. And I listened to some of the videos. I watched her eat like these giant taco plates, and I was like, respect. How many followers? She has like what, 2 million plus?
2.4.
Jeez. 2 million plus, which is incredible. And ladies and gentlemen, the stream, we're having fun on here. It's a Monday. We're having fun. We're going to ask these questions to these two gentlemen, and then we're going to get back to crypto. But Kings, you have a fiance. Congratulations, getting married very, very soon. If someone talked about her and her, let's say she had a disease or something on international television, how are you reacting?
See, if you would have caught me, see, I'm gonna play it in a couple of different scenarios. You would have caught me like 5 years ago, it would have been right on site. But as I've aged and, you know, I've changed my train of thought. I talked about this earlier with I mean, 𝗖𝗧𝗛𝗧 was there and Oz was there. Like, the way I would handle it is like, in that situation, if I'm that individual is like, I'm going to take care of it privately in a different way. But you never know, though. To be honest with you, the old me might come out and in that type of situation. You know, obviously, I've never had to, you know, go through that type of disrespect personally, face to face. But there's no saying how I could act. You know, it could go any way. I guess it all depends who's around me to try to calm me down too.
Yep, I think that's important. And someone said, "Yeah, are you married to ASMR fan? Is that your wife?"
Yeah, and she would have handled herself there by herself. She would probably went up there and shanked him. So I'm cool with. I would have just sat back and let that happen, man.
No way, dude. So that's your wife. I had no idea. So, and I was like, I looked through your content. So you started in like the food industry or like food content as well, right?
Correct. Yep. That's how we all started. That's how I started, you know, and then you sort of just create friends and you, like I said, I mean, the mukbang community is huge and yeah, that's sort of how it all began, man.
So what made you want to switch? Like, or what did cause the switch over to crypto? Because it wasn't that long ago. It was probably like a month or 2 or 3 months ago, right?
Yeah. So it really, like, I love food. Don't get me wrong. Like, everyone's a foodie. You guys all enjoy your foods, but like, it never was my passion. I mean, you know, talking about crypto and stocks and like finances, like that was always what I liked to do. I was always on the phone talking about it. I had my own business. And it was like, you know what, like food's great and everything, but that's not what I want to like do every day. I don't want to, I wake up and I go through my process just like Hovs, right? I go through my process every day and it's like, why am I not sharing that with other people? Why am I having to, you know, go film food when I could be filming what I do on a daily basis? And so I switched it up, man. I just found, you know, what I like and that's what I did. So
I like it. Yeah, I think it's all about, like, a lot of people do like start over with stocks, whatever, and they switch over. I got a question for the audience. Whose baby is cuter? And you already know the answer. It's in the bottom right-hand corner. King's broadcaster, Jake Higgins' baby. I have a fur baby that I borrow from my brother. He's got a real-life baby. Whose baby is cuter? Bro, look at the camera.
That's not your dog?
I live with my brother, so.
Oh, that's
yes
right. That's
no.
right. That's right. I forgot to.
So it's like I get the benefits of having. I think your baby is definitely much cuter. I think I get the benefits of having 2 puppies without any of the responsibility, which is the best. You know, it's like I get the dogs, get to show them off, get to put them on Instagram and whatnot, and get a cuddle with them, but I can pick up and leave and don't have the responsibility. But respect to Kings. I think the vote is tremendous in here. We're seeing that you won.
Yeah,
I will say this though, I know my fiance, and she would have whooped ass probably before I did. I'm just being 100% real.
Yeah.
Same way, bro. I already know what would happen. I'd just sit back and let it roll, dude. Like, hey, do you?
I know my wife. My wife crazy as hell. So
but I seen
to say nothing.
I seen Dread. I seen my man Dread just came in here and said Kings early. What's up, Dread?
Shout out Dread.
I know they had like I said, I know they had a big VC over there, and I know he's probably happy what he heard over there with that team and that project. So.
That's awesome,
yep.
man. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm surprised that like we didn't see some crazy shit like Kanye float down on angel wings and slap the shit out of Chris Rock, like doing some Kanye thing. I wouldn't have been surprised. But anyways, we're going to I think Go Mex said, nip this in the butt. Any man would protect his wife and kids on the aftermath. I think that everybody would agree. Now, let's get to the crypto market because, gentlemen, we're all crypto content creators, and things are looking bullish right now for crypto. We hit a $2.15 trillion market cap. We saw Bitcoin back to 48,000, ETH up to what, 3450 today. It's feeling like the times again of early January when we weren't really sure what was going on before we started to have these bearish sentiments coming here pretty soon. But how are you guys feeling? I mean, it's obviously a much better time to make content. Obviously, we're seeing our portfolios go up 15-20% on the week, which is always incredible to see. But long term, how are we feeling? I'll start with you, 𝗖𝗧𝗛𝗧. Obviously, you're doing a lot of the TA. I mean, is this something that's going to stick? Is this something that's going to last? Or I mean, what are your thoughts on what's going on with the market right now?
Well, for me, I'm cautiously optimistic as always, right? Like, just because we're in such an unstable environment. Like, for me, with my class, like, I like to look at the macroeconomics of everything, right? We got the Ukraine Russia thing happening out there. Like, of course, that's kind of calming down, but it's still out there, right? You have to look at Bitcoin and Ethereum kind of like our S&P 500 and our Dow Jones, right? As long as those kind of stay in a bullish sentiment, then I think we'll be fine. The key levels to look for on Bitcoin, we're looking for it to break that $50,000 psychological level, right? We keep flirting with it, 47, 48, 47, 48, coming back down. If we can get Bitcoin above that 50K range and stay and consolidate and get into a nice pattern where we're looking to bull flag out of 50, look out below for the rest of the blue chip stocks. And obviously, if the blue chip stocks go up, we're looking for the meme tokens to follow. So
yeah, alts are gonna fly. What's the psychological level for people that don't know? Is that really a thing, that there's a $50,000 mark that's a psychological level?
So anytime you get to psychological levels, it's the whole numbers, right? So you're looking at the 20, when something's pushing toward 23, 24, you're going to be looking to sell at 25, just because your whole numbers are places where traders like to get out of trades. So when you're looking at something like a Bitcoin or an Ethereum, you're looking at psychological levels for Ethereum at 3,500, maybe 4K. For Bitcoin, a psychological level of resistance is 50,000. If we're above 50,000, we get to the 51s, 52, the psychological or like the mindset changes to, okay, if we can get it to 55,000, then we're good. So the psychological levels change based off the, the change in the price.
And for you, Austin, I mean, is this like, what are you doing with your current holdings? And not necessarily like in the meme market, obviously it's like you're buying tokens, but like the larger cap tokens, Bitcoin, ETH, Cardano, whatever you have in those bags. I mean, are you holding right now? Or are you still filling up your bags? Like, how are you kind of looking at this right now?
So I said this on my stream today, and I mean, Hobbs was there too. So my father, he's like my financial advisor. Him and I talk like every morning, and we go over charts and everything like that. And I was buying 2 weeks ago on my channel. I was telling everyone the bull run's coming, the bull run's coming. I mean, Hobbs was on there a week and a half ago, and we were talking about the VIX is coming down. We got there's just really a lot of good things in the growth side of it. And so I was vesting 2 weeks ago, and I feel like I'm holding. I'm going to hold through this right now because I'm not buying right now on green candles. It's just not how you do it. But the one thing that does scare me and why I think that this bull run could be shortened is just because, just look at the treasury bonds. I mean, they're at, what did it come out? They said they're at their highest level since May of 2019.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of things out there that are making this go, is this too good to be true? Should we be tempering back? Like Hobbs said, I want to be optimistic, but I got to be cautious about it as well because of this. I mean, they said that, the Federal Reserves are going to be more aggressive now. I don't know. This cycle could be short, dude. And that's just my honest opinion. Not giving anyone financial advice, but I think this bull cycle might be shorter than we anticipate. That's just my personal opinion. And
that's fair. And that's why it's always important to protect yourself. It's like, that's what I learned in 2017, where I left all my crypto. I let all my crypto ride in 2017 and I got wrecked. Now I didn't have that much money because I was still in college. But I had, the most money I've ever had, like probably $20,000-$30,000, right? Which was a lot for a 23-year-old kid. I was making like $10 an hour. I was so excited, and I got wrecked. I didn't understand the idea of taking profits and whatnot. So it's something that I do now to protect myself. Like to convert my ETH when it goes up, and I honestly might do it soon if it gets $3,400 to USDC to protect myself, so that when the market does crash, to buy crypto. And I did a lot. So it's like it's all a learning game though, and I think the only way to learn is through experience. But Kings, you mentioned a number, 32 ETH. And what did you say you were doing with that? You said you're getting ready for a V2?
Yeah, when 2.0 drops, I got all my equipment. I got, like I said, I got my 32 ETH placed away in another wallet to stake, so I can be a 2.0 node.
Nice.
A lot of money to be made for those nodes.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't really know too much about that. Obviously, we've been waiting on ETH 2.0. When are we expecting that? When is there a date?
I thought when Cardano, got their bridging thing rolling out and, kind of like confirmed that it would have lit a fire under Ethereum, but who knows? We don't know in this. We don't know in this space. Never. Let's be honest.
Delays are, I think nothing's promised except delays in the crypto space. It's like, I always say, it's like whenever I see a deadline for anything, any token, any exchange, any release date, I always, rule of thumb, add 3 weeks. Like I have never seen anything really delivered on time. Like everything, like even when I was covering like 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 back in the day, it's like, we're going to get an exchange here. It's like 3 weeks later. It's just is part of the game. Now, something that a lot of people are talking about nowadays is staking. Let's go around the round table. We'll start with Austin this time. What are your thoughts on staking? Do you currently stake crypto, and where do you stake it if you do?
Yeah, so the 2 ones that I actually stake for, well, 3 is not as much leash as I want, but obviously with Bone and my SHIB, I think that's Bone's a big thing for me. Like that's my play right now.
Really,
that's where a lot of my money is invested, is in Bone and sort of that whole Shiba ecosystem. I do believe when the Shibarium blockchain comes out, it could be a game changer. All right, we need that competition out there. They got the most millionaires. They got the biggest whales. I mean, people are supporting the token, and I just follow the whales at the end of the day. And then obviously Chronos is money going right now to crypto.com. Just believe in the token, believe where it's at. And again, they got some nice staking out there. I mean, right now, I think when I locked in, it was 14% APY. And I mean, that's not bad for a stable, what I would consider sort of a stable token. I mean, I know it's up and down, but I mean, I feel it's pretty stable. It's not going to, crash out on you, I feel. So
no, it's definitely stable. And honestly, I'm impressed to see SHIB where it's at today. $15 billion market cap. The volume, $3.6 billion worth of volume today, up 300% on the day.
Today was a good day, bro. Today I felt happy about today.
Today was a solid day in the crypto space.
And we were playing music all morning. Pump It Up was the.
He's always cutting out.
Blockchain it, man.
Dude, my
my bad, guys. I got bad internet.
Oh, dude, I think no one has worse internet than me, dude. My internet it's so bad. I have 35 megabits upload speed. I pay for a gig. I'm like, dude, 35. Are we neighbors? They're like, sorry, that's the best. I'm like, dude, I pay you $120. I upgraded when I moved in. I upgraded you a gig. I pay you $120 and I have 35 megabytes upload speed. I'm like, dude, what the hell is that's like 1950, like 1980 stuff.
Do you have Comcast?
I have Cox.
Yeah, it's the same thing. So that's their highest speed because I got the same thing.
They're tripping.
I literally called them yesterday. I was like, so 35, like I'm streaming, like I need more than 35. They're like, no, that's it. And then it doesn't help that I live on an island that nobody's around. Like it's
where do you
2
live?
hours away from. I'm in Oak Harbor, Washington. I'm 2 hours away from Austin, but he lives in Seattle. He's got like 5-6G or some shit like that. And we're still stuck on 3G down here.
Yeah, that's how it was when I lived in and this broadcast is sponsored by Pepsi, King's Broadcast, proud sponsor of Pepsi. But
I'll send you guys your check. Don't worry.
Thank you. I had to mention it. But yeah, when I lived in San Francisco, I had good internet speed, but it's what you get. I'm down here in Orange County. I didn't know you lived in Seattle, Austin. How is it living up there? Has it gotten better?
Nah, dude, it's crazy, bro. We're just the bums and sort of just like that, transient living's tough over here. It's bogged down a lot of just everything that you got going on. I mean, it's all across the place. And maybe, with the change in mayor, right? This is the first time we've had a Republican mayor in 30 years. So
maybe, no way.
Yeah, it's been sort of a crazy change. And, it's starting to work its way down I-5 and we'll see what happens. It definitely needs to be cleaned up. It's been tough, dude. And not that I'm, this major conservative person. I do have a lot of liberal feelings inside of me and I want to take care of people, but sometimes it goes too far and we're not doing enough to make sure that we're taking care of those people. So. Yeah.
And I think it's like, it's like either black or white. Like that's how people make it want to be. It's like, you either have to be conservative or you either have to be liberal. But for me, it's like, dude, I really I'm pretty much 50-50. It's like, I think one way on abortion, one way on guns, one way, like I'm pretty much down the middle. And I feel like people do think that you have to be that. But I just moved to San Francisco, a very liberal city where there's so many homeless people, so many drugs, so much violence, so much crime. And I'm like, hey, whatever you're doing here is not working. It's not working. So I think it's always important to, live by experience and see how things are working. But
yeah, you could relate to what it's like up here, being that you're from San Francisco. Very, very similar, right?
Dude, yeah. Like I would walk out of my house. There's homeless people shitting on the street. There's like you couldn't go, and it was so backwards, the logic. And like I'll say this, and we'll move on from it. But it's like you couldn't go get a coffee with your mom without having a vaccine passport. But I've seen hundreds of people shoot up heroin on the street, like legally, and cops drive by. So it was like the logic didn't make sense. It was pretty interesting. To see. But anyways, hopefully they get it cleaned up. Down here in Orange County, it's much better. Happy here, down at the beach, got 2 golden noodles. Life is good. But T-Hop, staking, thoughts on it?
Staking.
Do you stake? Best platforms to stake for people that want to stake.
I do all my staking for my 2 coins that I stake. I stake them both on crypto.com, and it's Shiba and Crow Coin. I've been in Crow Coin since it was 18 cents or something like that. So I've just been loading up on that thing. I got I doubled down with the debit card. I don't use my debit card anymore. I literally, every time I get money or cash and on my debit card, I send all of my disability checks. I send them straight to my Crow Coin card, and then I can use that Crow Coin card, as debit. As soon as I swipe it, if I get cash back, whatever I do on that card, I get 2% back in Crow Coin. So it's a win-win. Wow. So, and every time it comes on, I think I come on stake in June. I'm just gonna throw it right back in and buy some more. So yeah.
Nice. I'll tell you what.
Sheep, I just leave it in there. I don't even think about my sheep. I just leave it in there.
That's a smart play. And dude, like what crypto.com has done in the crypto space, like to take crypto more mainstream and take their platform more mainstream, has been insane. It's like they bought the Staples Center Arena, the naming rights, named it crypto.com Arena. That's all you need to hear. I was like, straight up.
I was like, and then they put LeBron James on board, and it's just like, bro, like this thing's going. When he retires, when he officially retires, and he can just focus on all of his, different streams of revenue, he's gonna have so much time to push this thing to the moon. And when I say the moon, I don't give price predictions, but I don't have like Crow stopping when it hits $2, $3, $4. Like I think it's gonna go parabolic. So
yeah, and then we'd even mention they sponsored the biggest sport in the world, the UFC, one of the biggest, fastest growing sports in the world, UFC. All the main fighters are wearing the crypto.com. They have NFTs coming. So it's like, and they're all over Vegas. I've been to Vegas a few times since I live here in California, and they're all over. They have, advertising all over. They're like, you can't walk a block in Vegas without seeing crypto.com. Obviously they had a ton of commercials in the Super Bowl. So yeah, a token that's really taking over, an exchange that's taking over. And I think they're really good for the crypto space. I really do. I think they're good. Kings, you already mentioned the staking aspect, which I think is good. Now that we're talking about crypto.com, we're talking about the UFC partnership. Let's talk about the Saitama Eagle FC partnership.
Well, I didn't even get to answer what my favorite stamp.
I thought you said
no. Like, that's for the future. But like right now, there's two things.
I'm sorry, man.
I use Celsius, but I stake my USDC and my Solana
on Celsius.
Yep,
I use Celsius as well. And,
but I've had to liquidate a lot of money for this new house. So
you bought a house?
Yeah, I'm finishing up. Yeah,
hell bro.
6 bedroom, 5 bath. So
wow, bro.
Where's it at? Like, if you tell us, or like what state or city?
Well, I'm gonna be in. I'm in Minnesota, so right now I'm currently in Mendota Heights, but we're moving to about 20 minutes away from here. So
that's awesome.
Nice, man. What's funny is like I didn't know you're from Minnesota, but now that you say it, like I hear that accent. I hear the Minnesota.
Yeah.
Are you a Vikings fan?
Like,
yeah. Unfortunately, it's tough being a Vikings fan, but I am a diehard Vikings fan.
He got that Justin Jefferson all up in his closet right now.
Yeah, I actually met him. I met him about a month and a half ago at 7, right when I was downtown. So
that's legit. He's good, man. That's a good pick right there. So.
Dude, what happened with the Seahawks? Like, did Russell Wilson leave? Did he go to Houston or where did he go?
Gone. No, he's in Denver.
Denver.
Yeah, he went to Denver.
It's going to be an interesting year this year because the Packers.
Bears to the Super Bowl in the NFC, baby. Let's go.
No,
I say it every year.
They lost their best defensive player.
Khalil Mack's gone, bro.
Yeah,
and then let's be honest. Green Bay lost their best receiver. They still have statistically the best quarterback in the league, but statistics obviously don't matter when it comes to winning Super Bowls.
They have the highest paid quarterback. That's all they wanted. So that's all he wanted. So that's all he cared about was the bag this year.
But he's a crypto guy too.
Yep.
Been talking to his team too.
Who is?
Chris is. So you got. I'm just gonna say it out here since they did announce and it's kind of supposed to be quiet. I mean, it's live recorded. They announced that their partner is GOAT Group. And obviously, you probably have heard of GOAT. I mean, whoever's a sneakerhead knows what GOAT is. And obviously, they're big into sports and and things like that. And Aaron Rodgers is somebody else they've been talking to that used to have a partnership with GOAT too for their educational platform. So, because obviously we know Aaron's in crypto since he decided to take half of his salary in Bitcoin and stuff. So,
yeah, I love that. I love that more people are doing that. I think like, and I want to ask you guys, but like, I think we're so early, man. Like, we're going to see more athletes start to accept it. We're going to see more teams sponsored by it. We're going to see more mass adoption, more commercials, more naming rights. It's like, I mean, how are you guys feeling here in 2022? Like, I'm sitting here and I'm feeling like we're incredibly early to the crypto market. I know that Bitcoin's at 48,000, near 48,000. ETH is in the 3,000 range, but it's like, dude, I think that we're so early. What is it? 5%, less than 5% of people in the world own cryptocurrency? That's insane.
Yeah. I think there's an aspect of it that, you know, I'm sure King could probably speak to even more than me. It's like athletes, right? College, high school, whatever. Now it's okay for them to get paid for endorsements, right?
Let me show you.
Now,
let me show you something.
Now you go ahead, King. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I want you to finish. I'm just gonna show you something when you get done.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, now you open up an entire revenue stream, an endorsement stream that never existed. So when you talk about the blue chip cryptos, right? Now we can introduce the meme token or the DeFi space, right? To maybe the lower level high school players that just want to get signed to some type of contract. They may be okay with signing with a Terrarium, a Saitama, or whatever it is. Now we start to put bigger eyes on the DeFi space. So like how everybody's been saying, there's room here for everybody. And we have plenty of tokens that can get put on and go to the moon, you know, and, you know, GOAT, in my opinion, you know, if you guys don't know about GOAT, like sneakerheads love that site. I know a bunch of sneakerheads that love that site. And if GOAT can kind of transition into that, oh my God, it'd be
Let me tell you why, like strategically what Chris did over there with GOAT token and to obtain the partnership with GOAT Group is like, let's be honest, you know, the average demographic for crypto is like 18 to 33-year-old males. And the same demographic goes for sneakerheads, and they have over 30 million users active on all their platforms in over 100 countries. I mean, it's kind of like a crypto project's dream to have access to that type of market. But speaking of NLI agreements,
give it to us. Give us some
most people,
give it to us. What you got there, King?
I just got this from the attorney because, you know, another thing they did announce is that their first ambassador is going to be Dejon Nugget Warren from Jackson State, the defensive captain that is coached by Deion Sanders over there.
Yeah,
wow.
See?
And I'm gonna share my screen. You know, I've been obviously. Oh, there goes Michael Laley. He's one of the you know Michael, Jake. You had him on here from Heroes.
Yeah,
he's also one of the developers for GOAT.
That's my guy.
Yeah, so you know they got some big things coming when it comes to the NLIs too, and I think that's, you know, I think, to be honest with you, if I was running a project and I wanted ambassadors, I think there's nothing better than a college athlete. You know, you can go after professional athletes or ex-professional athletes, but let's be honest, the demographic speaks college. And what's the chances that some NFL star, some other star from a different profession is really going to be sitting there truly promoting what they're an ambassador to? But when it comes to these NLI agreements, it's tough on the player. Like, they have to cross every T and dot every I. Whatever they agree to has to be performed, because there's consequences such as, you know, suspensions, loss of scholarships. You know, they didn't, you know, the NCAA definitely is allowing college athletes to make money, but they have to perform on their agreements.
Yeah, I think, like, honestly, like you see a lot of rappers endorsing it. You see UFC fighters. Like, I think honestly, it's this a play with anybody that has like a lot of following. Like, that's who I would go after. It's like the bigger name, the better. You know, if you can get Lionel Messi to promote your brand, if you can get LeBron James to promote your brand, it's like the bigger name, the better. But I do see what you mean. It's like, yeah, people trust these college kids. These college kids I see high school kids right now with thousands, hundreds of thousands of followers, like high school baseball players, high school basketball players. So it's all about partying with that. Were you going to share your screen, or are you able to do it?
I can't get it up right now. I was trying to.
Gotcha. Got you. No worries. Well, we got about 5 more minutes left because I have to pee and take these puppies on a long walk. But I want to ask you guys, what are some tokens? Because people want some juice from like people that are in the crypto space. Like, what are some tokens you're hot on right now? Maybe tokens that are going to be launching, or maybe tokens that are pretty early, but some new tokens that you're hot on right now. King's Broadcast, we're going to start with you.
I mean, obviously, GOAT's one of them. One I am looking forward to that I'm just got on the white list for is Pixel.
Yeah.
Damn, he stole mine.
I've been seeing that.
And I'll be honest with you, I'm looking at it like,
good, man.
and I'll be honest with you, I'm looking at it from a different investment standpoint. If you can get on a pre-sale and it has very good marketing behind it, and they actually have a good product or a good, roadmap or vision with something. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, it's a gold mine to make a lot of money if you can get early in on those early.
I like it. We got Michael in the house. Shout out to my guy Michael. He said, Jake, my brother, let's get the GOAT team on. We'll do it. We'll do it soon. We're gonna wrap up in 5, but we'll do it again. I love the Heroes AMA. Shout out to my guy Michael. Awesome. You always got some good plays. You're finding these tokens pretty early. What do you have on your radar, either coming out or maybe tokens that you just got in that you like?
Well, obviously the one that I got in on that I'm excited for this week is going to be on March 30th. Is going to be the CVC, the CoinView cap. I got in on that pre-sale. Obviously, one cool thing is they partnered with Shinobi for the Dojo swap. But in addition to that, Cliff is also going to be helping out with like the launch and helping out with to make sure everything runs smooth. And I feel really good about it now because, I mean? Like at first, you just don't know. It's a first time token, all that kind of stuff. And when I heard that Cliff was going to be the Shinobi team was going to be helping, I felt a lot better about the token and actually really excited for the launch. And I think it's, we'll see what the utility is. Like he said, he hasn't released the utility on what it's going to be, but I think there's a lot of room to grow with it. So
the utility is kind of like a coin market cap, right? Like it's like similar utility, right? Like it's going to be a charting tool.
It is, but I think he's going to try to build in the token to where, like, if someone wants to get listed, and again, I don't know for a fact. This is just something that we've all been sort of circulating around the space, and I don't know if this is what he's going to go with or anything like that. But I'm hoping that if people want to, advertise on there, like they do on Dex Tools, or advertise their token, or they want to get listed, they're going to have to buy the token, and they're going to have to hold it, stake it, use that as a form of currency to get onto the platform, something along those lines to where there's utility built in. And if he could do that, or some kind of utility like that, it's going to be a solid token. We'll see if that can happen. I don't know. But I'm excited for it. There's a lot of room to grow. And my second one is actually Scott turned me on to it today. Scott Herman was on my channel this morning. And and I honestly, I didn't know about this token. And I heard a lot about it through the space. It's the WAGME token. WAGME. You guys heard of WAGME? Gosh, dude. I was watching this and I got the dev on and I was talking and I was like, we got to sidebar this because there's just so much to it and it's going to be released here. And you could already see the charts on where it's going. And I was like, I think that I might have to get it. I mean, it's really early in the market cap right now. And that's probably a play I'm going to be putting some money in here soon. So
I like both of those. CoinView cap's definitely on my radar. T Hobbs, you got the secret sauce up there, my man. The TA analysis from the legend. What do you got for us?
They took both of my tokens. I just wanted to.
Me too.
Pixel, I made a video about Pixel. So Lazy Jedi was asking where can I find it. Go check my my YouTube. I just put out a video for free. I didn't charge anything. I put out a video on it because I saw the white paper. I got sent the white paper. I joined the Telegram. I love everything about Pixel. If they can nail this utility, it's a point of sale for DeFi. Oh man, it's a huge market. Like 100. So it's like 122 projected, $122 billion market. There's no sales tax. There's no buy tax. It's a $750 million circulating supply. And I think they're allocating about 45% of that supply to pre-sale. So liquidity is locked for like 6 months, I think 6 months or 3 months or something like that. But the cooler part about it is one of our influencers, Tangi, Beyond the Mic, Tangi, the Shilling Station, Tangi from Dallas. She's usually in all the channels. She's actually COO on that token.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's some other little gems in there that I haven't been authorized to give out, but the trust that I'm starting to build and starting to see, it has me really excited about that token. So I'm really excited to be on that pre-sale. And then again, shout out to Austin. I was watching you today, and Austin, Scott has been talking about WAGME a lot, and I never really dug into it. And when I heard him talk about it today, man, I was getting goosebumps. I called my brother immediately. I said, we're buying some WAGME. So we're just gonna get a little bag and see what happens, man. But the detail that they put into this project, like the amount of detail they put into this game, this play to earn game, and the comic book graphics behind it.
Yeah,
I think this thing is going to be killer for 2022.
Yep.
Right on time, Jake. Now you can go, Pete.
I mean, I'll be the black. Hey, Jake, I'll be the black sheep, and I'll be honest with you. If they can figure out this site of realty thing, Hobbs, you know, I'll be extremely bullish because I got.
I know you will. I know you will. I know you will.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, we got to figure out the price, though. We got to figure out the price, though, dude. It's like, because what Kings, you were like, how much do you own, and like, what's it worth?
I have my $500 investment's worth like 70-some thousand.
Yeah, so I think it's, dude. I like, and not to ruin dreams and shit. I know you're buying a house.
I know it's to be honest.
People were saying like they put in $1,000 and it was worth like 260,000. So I feel like the price is off, dude. I feel like there's like an error.
According to Max, it's not, and that's what he said on that AMA. But here's you know, I hope it's not. I mean, to be honest with you, it's not going to change anything. You know.
Yeah, you're not tripping.
No,
but I just like I was because like when I first started the stream, I was asking people, and Hobbs, I'll get you in a second. But I was like, yo, I was like, tell me how much you put in and how much it's worth. And dude, like people have insane amounts of dollars. So I feel like there is an error. Like I personally do. But what do you think, Hobbs?
Listen, this is totally off subject, but I'm reading the comments and I've been authorized to tell you guys that the pixel that we're talking about, the actual liaison for Pixel, the social media liaison for Pixel is none other than that guy in the comment section right there.
No, it is not that guy.
Go look at the white paper. His picture's in there. He's fully doxed on the white paper. I was blown away when I saw that, man. So congratulations to you, brother. Like, we really hope the project goes well, but if it doesn't, we know exactly who to come to get our bread.
You know where to find me. I met that guy in Vegas, and also Miss NFT Queen, his wife. She said, "Does Jake not realize I'm that guy's wife?" I do realize that. I just always say that guy, but I met that guy in Vegas. I think we got a picture together and got some video. So shout out to that guy. But that is solid. Let's see. Hall of Fame Inu. There's so many new tokens popping up. But Jason, Hall of Fame Inu is a new token supporting the basketball world. Dude, MRI token, Marshall Rogan Inu really started a trend. Like I get so many tokens hitting me up saying, Jake, we're supporting wrestlers, we're supporting kickboxers, we're supporting Muay Thai, we're supporting sumo artists, sumo wrestlers. Like it's crazy. Now we have people supporting the basketball world. They funded an entire AAU team on the first day, Doc's team and base devs. Love to see it. Shout out to Hall of Fame Inu. But gentlemen, what a stream. I appreciate you guys coming on. It's nice to have company, man. And I love that, you know, we all are able to collaborate and, you know, talk crypto and talk shop. I think it's fun. And guys, if you are in the stream, do me a favor, do yourself a favor, and go give all three of these gentlemen a follow, starting with my guy, T Hobbs, the Crypto Shop. Go check out his YouTube, the Crypto Shop. Go subscribe to his channel. He's putting out great content. TA, you know where to find the TA. And T Hobbs, I think we got to get you back on the stream more often to do some TA, because I actually learned a lot. I learned a lot from that. And I think it's always good to have a game plan. I would love for my subscribers to learn as well. Next up, we have King's Broadcast. King's Broadcast. He is doing live streams. He's talking midweek crypto talk. Crypto needs more positivity. How did I miss that? I need to join and listen to that, because I agree. Crypto does need more positivity. Go give a follow to King's Broadcast. And last but not least, awesome Austin, get in on that. I like that, dude. Get in on that crypto. I watch a lot of Austin's content, always popping in. He's always shooting it straight. Good chat, good crew, good comments. So make sure to subscribe to our guys. And Jason said this is exactly what we're doing right now. Go subscribe, Jason. We appreciate that. Shout out to our girl Bree. I don't know if Bree's posted a YouTube video. We have to get Bree to post it.
I'm getting her out for nighttime live streams. We're gonna start her off at midnight. I told her weekends, night streams, you can come up, put your channel up, and we'll just shoot the shit, talk about crypto. So she's coming.
We got to get Bree on. Bree, I'm going to send you a link. We might have to get Bree on this week. But gentlemen, I appreciate you guys for joining me tonight. Ladies and gentlemen that tuned in, thank you guys so much. I was out last week. I was sick all week, so I appreciate you guys. And we'll be back live tomorrow around 5:30 p.m. PST. Go subscribe to T Hobbs, King's Broadcast, and Awesome Austin. Have a great night. It's a great night in crypto, and have a great rest of your